what? The creep took it. He's on top of the fall. Sword. We're going to be onto Griffin. Tornado, EMP coming up as well. Ed is going to have his mana drained completely. Belly is under on the fire, so Snapfire getting 2 kills on the backline. Pressure Student, you have no damage here. The Ghost Walk. Wait, what? The creep took it. He's on top of the fall. Sword. And we're going to be onto Griffin. Tornado, EMP coming up as well. Ed is going to have his mana drained completely. Belly is under on the fire, so Snapfire getting 2 kills on the backline. Pressure Student, you have no damage here. The Ghost Walk. does. Wait, what? The beat don't get through. He doesn't pop out the fall. Sword. And we're going to be onto Griffin. Tornado, EMP coming out as well. F is going to have his mana drained completely. Belly is under the fight, so Snapfire getting 2 kills on the backline. Pressure opportunity, you have no damage here. The Ghost will... The beat don't get through. He doesn't pop out the fall. Sword. And we're going to be onto Griffin. Tornado, EMP coming out as well. F is going to have his mana drained completely. Belly is under the fight, so Snapfire getting 2 kills on the backline. Pressure opportunity, you have no damage here. The Ghost will... also fade. As he does. Wait, what? The beat don't get hooked. He doesn't pop out the fall. Sword. Remember, gonna be onto Griffin. Tornado, EMP coming out as well. F is gonna have his mana drained completely. Belly is under the fight though. Snapfire getting 2 kills on the backline. Pressure opportunity. You have no damage here. The Ghost Walk. Wait, what? The beat don't get hooked. He doesn't pop out the fall. Sword. Remember, gonna be onto Griffin. Tornado, EMP coming out as well. F is gonna have his mana drained completely. Belly is under the fight though. Snapfire getting 2 kills on the backline. Pressure opportunity. You have no damage here. The Ghost Walk.
Channel though. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another EGL One Season 2 broadcast, and today we have another gladiator match, as it is the elimination time, the knuckle busting, the do or die, the going home, and of course, it is Exdee versus White Rabbit. I mean, do you have to say anything more? Have I said enough? Can we just leave and just have the game play, and we just sit here like this?
No.
No? Okay. Thought I'd have an easy night. Of course, Notahero, thank you for joining me. It has been a while since I've been with the bicep lad himself, and it's definitely going to be a good matchup that we're here. Another rematch that we're having. Actually, I think the
I'm so
first
hyped.
rematch.
I'm so hyped. Like, this
For
is
sure.
not just elimination. This is top 3.
Yeah.
This is podium. This is bragging rights. I'm in the top 3 best teams in the country, and we saw the fight Exdee put up against Energy, like that second game going to a base race.
Yeah.
So they probably feel that a little bit more luck on their side, a little bit more crisp plays, they can beat Energy. And what we saw from Energy versus Sun 5, contested series, also tight, went all the way, 3 games. So whoever wins tonight is kind of going to feel that, well, if we can win this game, then we can go all the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, what more do you want? Like EGL Season 2.
It's so close. I hate it that I love it, both love it and hate it that we're so close to the end. This is the third last broadcast that you're going to see for this season, for this year. Then just Dota. This is we spoke about it last time.
Fourth last one. We've got a little special something happening as well.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But you guys don't know that anyway. But it is going to be. It's so sad, but it's so good at the end of this season that everything's coming to a close. You have now our top 4. We have the invitees for next season, if there's a next season, which would be White Rabbit now joining the likes of Sin 5, Exdee, and Energy. And honestly, it's a lot of a resurgence because at the beginning of the year, the consensus was that they were still a very top team, but then they had sort of disappointing results after the Keystroke Cup. I can't remember exactly the thing, but they just weren't performing. Then last season they lost out to Aura. Then they did quite well in tournaments between season 1 and season 2. I believe they came 3rd in SADL season 1 or 2, I forget.
Yeah.
And then
I think
like,
WG was kind of in a reforming phase. We've seen them like experiment with some stuff. Like earlier in the year, we saw not earlier in the year, a few months ago, we saw like even Harry the Hams going middle, and then Petunia goes to the off lane. We've seen Petunia go back to mid. We've seen RDK in the off lane on a puck. So I think they were kind of like trying to re-establish themselves and trying to find like their form and their play style, and it's worked. Like EGL Season 1, they got knocked out by, was it Aura?
Aura, yeah.
And Aura, up-and-coming team, taking nothing away from them. But 99% of the people watching that game was probably favoring WRG, and the other 1% was Aura. And so after that, WRG has looked way more solid. We saw a massive series versus them, and was it VRXP, V-Drop?
Yep.
And they kind of fumbled.
Close.
They fumbled the first game. The second game was tight, but WRG pulled it together. And then the third game, kind of V-Drop ran out of gas, and WRG showed what they can do.
Yeah.
So, like, they're not a team to take lightly. There's RDK, champion winner here. Precious Petunia has been on the scene for a very long time. Harry the Hams is in extremely strong form.
Yeah.
So there's multiple factors that's going on here. But then you look at the side of Exdee. Exdee's been like they've been playing with subs the majority of this tournament, and some games they've looked good, and some games they've looked a bit washy. But tonight it's Exdee at 100%.
Yeah.
At 100%. Like, this is Junaid. He's back in the mid lane. He's been a monster there. Who's going to lane against him tonight? Is it Petunia? How's that going to go? Because Junaid's been outplaying everyone. Yeah. Even in that Energy series, he was at one stage like we're rating Adestam as one of the best mids in SA. Junaid was like, I think one game he beat him, and the second game he went even. So massive player there. Ski is back on POS 4. He's instrumental to their game. He's a big brain player as well. He knows the game extremely well, and like, he can play anything. Like he's not a player that's limited to what you can pick. Ski is a player that if you're going to tell him, I want you to play Ember Spirit POS 4, he's going to do it. If you want him to play Void Spirit POS 4, if you want him to play Shadow Fiend POS 4, he's going to do it. So he gives the draft a proper dynamic, and Barent, tempo setter for them. And we, like me and Snare, previous Exdee series, we gave the MVP to B because just how he played on the map made so much space. And how is WRG going to react to that?
It was a big thing. We've said it the whole tournament long. The POS 4s have been, they've been the playmakers. They've been what they needed with the fast pace that the meta has at the moment. It makes sense that the likes of Ski, the likes of Harry the Hams are having these big impacts. Last time around, when they played against White Rabbit in the upper bracket. So this is a rematch that they are having. It was Ski playing his monkey in game 1. I don't know if you remember that one, but he was just it was unfair. They should have banned the hero. They shouldn't have done it. And
the hero has been nerfed since. Like,
yes,
the Boundless Strike CD was increased because, but I don't think that made the hero weak. Like, good pos4 monkeys will still get multiple hero bounded strikes off. But are they still going to go for that? Have they adapted? We've seen him play Skywrath Mage. It didn't go too well against Energy. Struggled a bit on the hero. But what is the draft going to be like? Because the other night as well, game 1, Exdee should not have won that game. Like, their draft was a bit wonky, but they started the shenanigans where B on the Tusk was just running across the map and pulling people to try and kill him and then Remedy got back in the game on the Faceless Void. They didn't have damage into Chrono, but then it got to a stage where Void was the damage in Chrono. So, like, they know what to do when they're on their back foot. Even against Energy, we saw Exdee get completely hammered in the laning stage, and 20 minutes there was a 2k net worth lead. Like, they know how to play themselves back in the game, and I can promise you what these guys have been working on is their laning phase, because what is this team going to do if they come out the lanes even or even ahead?
Yeah.
So that's what they're going to do. So I think WRG needs to come out swinging here. They need to draft strong lanes because it has been a weakness for Exdee a bit. And then let Petunia play this playmaking role. Let Milipa and Harry the Hams be that force. So I do see Fearbender has just joined the lobby. And they've been swapping roles with him as well. Fearbender, traditionally, back in the day, he was the mid. He was a highly rated mid, and I still think he is a highly rated mid. But he's been playing carry. This next game he played pos 5.
He's been their super sub. The entire tournament long, he's been their super sub. I'm trying to have a look at how many games he's actually played, because it is something ridiculous. Okay, no, he's played 2 games. It was the match against Aura, and then the match against V-Drop. And that match one against V-Drop, I remember specifically, I think it was him that played on the Ursus that actually put him in the carry role and put RDK mid because they didn't have Precious that game. So super sub can play anything, can do anything he likes. But on the likes of White Rabbit, they've had that run through the low brackets, and it's been this big sort of build up. And there's a lot of shenanigans that has happened in the tournament that's led us to these top 4. That's been Sin 5, Energy, Exdee, and White Rabbit. And I think let's have a look at some of the shenanigans that are going to be that have transpired. So have a look at this.
It is time again for EGL One Season 2. Hello there.
No, not another one.
Meanwhile.
Strike personnel on site.
Records. Before we get started, does anyone want to get out? Whoa, big guy. It's impersonal! It kind of feels personal.
Well, that was something. we saw a lot more Sin 5 and Energy there, but I mean, the little bit of the start showing White Rabbit's run through, very much imitating Tyler 1's special moments, and then Exdee showing up at the end of the day. You can't beat the final boss. We'll see if Exdee is the final boss. Halbert thinks they're the final boss. Keep in mind, he's the one who predicted that they're going to win the whole thing. And he's been on the correct path thus far for Exdee, so Maybe Hellbird's become the new Oracle. I want to see that Photoshop as well.
Like, not to jinx anyone, but that can turn south very quickly, and Holbert can become the next Kyle. He just jinxes teams. So,
Well, then we got even more reason to keep him off broadcast. I'm sure he'll be happy about that.
but Mr. YNROC, Mr. George here, we are getting ready for game 1.
Yes, we are. And we're getting into the draft here. I want to say the White Rabbits heroes that I've been looking at through them playing the past few months, not only in EGL, but as a whole, it's been Wyvern, Hoodwink. Oh, damn, I've blanked on this. Wyvern, Hoodwink. Phoenix? No, not Phoenix. Oh, let me go look at this. But they banned out the Monkey King first. So this is getting Ski and Rabidy's Monkey King out the way. Actually, Junaid's too. He also played at mid.
Yeah, and there goes the Harry the Hams Rubik as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a...
That was it.
It's a hero that's felt, I won't say bad, but it's felt very average. But in the hands of Harry the Hams, just looked absolutely amazing.
Yes.
This was a hero that I want to talk about. This hero has... It's gone from being dead in the water to a first pick. And teams are running it as a carry because it's not a horrible carry at the moment with the like Falcon Blade plus Dragon Lance. But as a 4 or 5, getting that Ags up, being an additional save for your team, being this like super fast running, scouting ward in the team fights, getting those bugs off. Like, it's an AoE minus armor, which people tend to forget. Like, Tidehunter has to build a 4,200 gold Aghanim Scepter to have the same effect.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of minus armor. You have to prioritize getting the bug off you. So it's not just, I can fight and ignore this little hoha on me. I need to get it off. So White Rabbit does respond. Like, they take out the Tidehunter. Pretty standard. It's probably been the offlaner of this tournament. And then White Rabbit goes with Tiny plus Winter Wyvern, which is very interesting. We saw them run Tiny for Precious Petunia in the mid lane.
Wyvern's been their favorite pick. That was the thing I missed. Wyvern has, without a doubt, been their favorite pick, and it's done a lot for them. But continue, sorry.
Yeah, no, so this Tiny is an interesting pick because no one else is playing at mid. And, like, we saw carry Tiny, but it was nerfed. But WRG throws it in the mid lane because it's a hero that allows them to play with tempo. It's a hero that can go with a +1, run around the map and kill people. Yes, Tiny's combo, if a hero is full HP, doesn't maybe burst them completely, but with a +1, it's still a guaranteed kill.
Yeah.
And like mid versatility item-wise, can go the Blink, Echo Saber. Then you can decide, like, does my team need an AC? Do I need a BKB?
Yeah.
Like, do I just go Ags with a crit on it? Because Shadow Blade's so good at the moment. So, but quick response, Exdee Dota, Timbersaw.
Yep.
My favorite hero in this game. Wackiest character, like, hates trees, falls around. Traditionally extremely good against Winter Wyvern. It's a lot of burst damage if Wyvern tries to heal someone. It is good against Tiny because he's a strength hero, but Tiny also does have quite a bit of magic burst for Timbersaw. So Tiny does have burst. It's not like reactive armor is going to out-heal this.
It has been quite a while since Exdee have played Timber. The last time they played it... Actually, sorry, they played it against Punks the other day. Yeah, they played against Punks in game 2.
But not such a while.
No, not such a while. But before then, it was 8 months ago.
Okay. Well,
okay, so forgive me, I forgot something a week ago, but I remember the thing from 8 months ago.
So this is finals week. These teams, they've prepared for this game, obviously, but they've also prepared once they've gone further. So there's obviously been a lot of scrims, experimenting with certain things. They would have done their homework. Okay, WRG likes this Wyvern, they like this Tiny. Timber is going to be our answer to it. They would have practiced it. And Timber plus Weaver is pretty annoying. It's like two heroes that's pretty hard to kill, very mobile, very elusive. And Timber on top of that is obviously super tanky. But are we going to see the OG Armor Manta Timbersaw? I hope not. But,
oh, God.
Hey, he beat Secret with it, okay?
Yes, he beat Secret with it, but oh god, I'm not going to get into this now. The memes from OG and Secret were enough to cover that.
There was a big brain play behind that, though. So
yeah, it was.
We'll talk about it later.
I do like the takeout of the puck. So a common synergy that I've seen, it's not really just those, the ones that you think of, a tiny IO, gyro IO sort of thing, but Puck and Timbersaw statistically have a very high win chance with each other. One, I'm suspecting it's because this is purely from a stats point of view, right? One is because the magic damage that you have from the Puck that can kill the Timbersaw in that early game completely eliminated because it's banned on your side. And then if you're not having it running around the map, because you can run with the Timbersaw on the puck, killing all your carries, and it's just pure damage that you can't really get through, and a BKB piercing, or not, sorry, BKB piercing.
So I'm kind of looking a little bit deeper
script.
here because so Timbersaw is 90% going to be the offlane here.
True.
They can put it mid if Tiny goes middle, but if this is an offlane Timber, the puck ban is mainly because offlaners are basically stun heroes at the moment, and they team fight heroes at the moment. And because the Timber slots into that role now, which doesn't fulfill that job, then mid kind of has to be a hybrid of it. So Void Spirit with Yules as catch, and then puck, obviously Dream Coil allows you to team fight. So that's kind of looking at, okay, well, they've picked this Timber, they need a mid now that can control tempo on the map, and that's puck. So that's why they take the Void Spirit out and the puck out. So it's just...
What about the Nyx ban, though? Because there's nothing that's really sort of... they already have their Pos 4 that's going to be running around annoying in the likes of Weaver.
It could be a Pos 5 Weaver as well. We've seen that
That's
happen.
true.
It could also be a carry Weaver. That's the beauty of picking Weaver first. So,
Just beat things.
I do think Nyx is pretty strong at the moment. It's another hero that deals well with Wyvern. Like, if Wyvern tries to like clear lanes, Splinter Blast, Nyx just carry paces. And it's also a hero that annoys Tiny because he just runs into the avalanche. So, I guess... And having to deal with Weaver and Nyx, it doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's double invis. Your supports have to buy so many sentries.
Yeah.
And you've got to set up. Like, Timbersaw plus Weaver can kill anything on the map.
5 seconds.
Not Timbersaw plus you. Timbersaw plus Nyx. Nyx just finds someone, stuns, Timber blows them up.
Correct, yeah.
Wind Ranger pick. This is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a look through what YNROC has done. They have played Wind.
This can be a Harry the Hams. This can be a Harry the
I'm
Hams.
thinking it is going to be a Harry the Hams, because the mid lane they want to have something that runs with the Pulse 3, which I haven't got yet.
It's still a flex though.
Yeah.
Like Exdee goes now, that's definitely a Pulse 4 win, and they just drop it mid against a good matchup. So it just keeps the draft flexible. But that means this Tiny has to go to Pulse 1, which is going to be... I don't know how strong that still is. I guess the shot is still pretty good. It's just that splash from the tree is just not as good anymore. The hero is just still... He hits like a truck, but I do think now Tiny needs a bit of a steroid. And the Ogre Magi is the steroid, but Exdee just picked it up. So that might even be a deny pick.
Definitely. Yeah. Now they also have the option, swing the Ogre to 4, put the Weaver 5, because Ogre does well. And is that horrible?
No, he does the exact same thing from 5 that he's going to do from 4. Like, Weaver having an Axe like 20 minutes into the game compared to having this Ogre with...
But who fares better against the Wyvern, assuming Wyvern's the 5? Which I have played at a 5 on Repo.
So Wyvern is a weak laner. Like, you can exploit his weaknesses because Arctic Burn's cooldown is like 40 seconds. So every time he's used it, you can just fight him. So, and as this is a 5 Wyvern, Splinter Blast hurts your carry because you can always just pull the aggro towards the creeps and then it actually shoves the creep Wyvern.
Yeah.
So, I definitely think Weaver can fight this Wyvern. Like,
I'm gonna pick your brain now. Why don't Exdee opt to put the Weaver in the Pos 1 role? I know Weaver has been Pos 1 for quite a while, but it is an option. So why not put the Weaver on the Pos 1 here?
No, they can do it.
Remedy's
played it a lot, but I just don't think it outcarries Pos 1 Tiny.
That's true. But if he kills the rest of them, then he goes for the tank.
Oh, well, Tiny kills your entire team with 3 hits. It's not going to... It's a Leshrac. That's a Petunia special.
Yeah.
Like this Ember came out, they picked Lesh. So Petunia, renowned for Leshrac. I remember back in the day, my carry player was like probably one of the best PL players in the country, and we could never pick PL because if we wanted to, we had to ban Lesh. And Petunia would just snap it up every game the moment we picked PL. It's good against Timber. It can kill Weaver with the Yules combo. It can kill Ember as well. This is a pretty good Lesh pick, but Exdee does have burst. Ember plus Timbersaw is a lot of burst damage. Like one Ogre Magi stun, that Leshrac's going down. So they do have burst.
Okay, the Viper's good for both a Timber, I guess, but Spectre? I don't think Spec wants to fight into the Lesh Tiny.
Spec also... Are you talking about 4 WRG?
for Exdee.
X, you can't pick. You mean XD picks Vector?
Exdee's pick pick. Exdee takes pick.
XD.
I have a tongue, I just don't use it.
It's not horrible. Who's got last pick here? I think it's WRG.
It is WG, yes.
Pit Lord band.
Yeah. They still need their offlaner, so
Vector's not horrible. You can also go like this Blade Mail build, which is pretty good against Leshrac and Tiny. So that's not a bit outdated, but it can still work. Like you go this Blade Mail build on Spectre,
yeah.
pretty solid. They need a natural like BKB carrying hero. I don't think it's a bad Juggernaut game, but I don't.
Yeah, but Jug Tiny.
Jug is just a weird hero. Like you kind of pick Jug when you don't know what to pick.
Yeah. It's
So-
like, he'll be fine in lane, I guess.
Yeah.
Just leave him.
Like Jug doesn't really care about Winter Wyvern. Like he can fight Tiny, he can fight Leshrac.
Okay.
So,
I
that's
think
Spectre, man.
Yeah. Okay, now I want to see the big brain, not a hero. What are the last two picks? Quickly.
It's hard because he doesn't know what melee Spar's hero is, and I think XD is focusing on the laning phase.
Yeah.
So it could definitely be Jug. Otherwise, you can also play this Weaver now, and then just go for a different pos 4 for Ski.
Mhm.
So that's also a possibility. I wouldn't put Weaver on carry, yeah. I've got a feeling they're gonna do it. They can go back for like Faceless Void. They've got damage into
That's true, yeah.
Chrono.
They do have the
is just-
save, the
Wyvern is just
Wyvern.
horrible, yeah. And
Yeah.
Leshrac doesn't really care if he's Chrono as long as the spells is going out.
Exactly.
It can be PA,
Um,
it can be Jug. PA early
Yeah,
BKB.
Jug.
TA. I like
Oh.
that, safe lane TA.
Okay.
And they just dodge it, they don't put it in the mid lane.
That's
Yeah.
fine, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Like, Wyvern,
Good drafting, B. Good drafting.
yeah. Like, he doesn't really care about Splinter Blast. Arctic Burn is a bit of annoyance. Avalanche is really good against TA though. Like, it burns through the refraction charges like really fast.
Offlaner, 7 seconds. Okay, they're going to beat me to it.
Medusa.
Oh, okay.
Tiny off.
Not Lash.
I don't like that. No,
Okay,
it's
Precious mid, yeah.
Yeah. No, you want Precious to have a good game, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess Tiny Lane's fine against Ember as well. It's not a. It's very much a skill-based matchup, but
Yeah. And Remedy takes the TA, so he's going to be going safe lane against the likes of Milliput, and he does fine against the Tiny.
yeah, no, he's like Avalanche burns through refraction really quick, but his
Yes.
support doesn't have massive burst, I guess. So, and Repo is and like Fearbender on the win pos 4. I definitely favor X's draft. Yeah, like a lot.
Alright.
Like White Rabbit's draft is just a bit wonky. Like Milliput's gonna have to have a really good game. Him and Fearbender really need to like have a solid game here. There's no Harry the Hams, man.
Yeah.
Nothing against Fearbender, but that's a bit of a sad one.
Yeah.
The man has
You
been
always
on
wanna see that.
such hectic form.
I actually wanted to get an interview either way, which way I went with Harry at the end, but he was not here. Harry, where are you, man? Come on. Junaid finished his exams and came to play. You got it too. I don't know if you're doing exams. I don't know where you are. I'm assuming stuff.
It could also be a like
Maybe you got hit by an Isuzu.
there might be a inside like strategy here. Like they want to run Wind Ranger for a purpose here, and they kind of feel like, well, Fearbender is probably a better Wind Ranger. I don't know. Like there might be some little inside things going on.
Well, we will see, as I'm sure Dota will eventually let the game start. Why does this always take so long? Because they've picked their heroes, they're not letting that time.
You get players that do this, like my old mid used to do it as well. Everyone would pick their heroes and he would let the timer run out. Like he doesn't pick.
There we go.
Just sits there and waits for the timer to.
I love how
pick
you
his
say
hero.
your old mid laner. Most people know who your old mid laner is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched up now, so it's old mid laner.
Quite literally.
So you do your favor, yeah.
I don't know. I want to say XD, but I really don't know because the Junaid Ember Spirit is something you could definitely never count out. But at the same time, you have the likes of ODK on his Medusa, and Reaper on the Winter Wyvern because he has been playing an absolute monstrous Winter Wyvern. Probably actually saved their game last time around against Face It Boys. It was getting so close, and that he kept someone alive before they die. Won that fight, won the one next, and then it was game over. So we'll see what happens. B
Is he faking a ward there? They should have clicked on him.
Mind games.
I think he was scouting to see if they have vision, because he was running towards the tower tree line, but I actually think he did clip the tower range, so it hit him anyway.
That's true. I'm having a look at item queues. This looks like a pos 4 tiny on Millibar, because he's got his Boots ward and Tranquil's queued up, whereas Fearbender on the Wind Ranger has a null javelin.
No, that's a pos 3 tiny. He's gonna pull the creep wave.
True.
Tiny's got 64 base damage. He doesn't need a quelling.
But if he has
Like,
it's more.
Well, if you pick up the tree, it's even more damage. So,
But why does he not have rapier?
is B in trouble here? No, they missed the stun. I think he's
Yeah.
fine.
They've got the
wait,
toss
toss
back
back?
here. This is definitely going to be a dead Ogre Magi to start things out here.
Oh, he's got lots of armor.
Hopefully,
7 armor.
Nah, he's gone. He's gone.
No,
Yes,
Fairy Fire.
He's got to be.
Fairy Fire.
Melee Park, come on.
He's got 7 armor.
Oh my god! Come on, man.
He's
I want to
fine.
They got tossed back. Nope, he's dead.
What? Toss back.
Oh my word. No.
Oh, they missed the stun.
It missed. Okay, thank you.
Okay, they got him eventually.
Okay, minigame done.
Where
start the match?
is? Oh,
Bit of lag.
well, that gave Junaid a full creep wave. Like, look at his block as well, because Leshak
Yeah.
was chasing the ogre.
2 last hits already
who
and
does
surely
this-
going to get the range creep.
Who does this favor? It definitely favors Ember. He's going to be level 2 and Leshak's like not even halfway to level 2.
Yeah.
yet. So, first blood gold's nice, but I do think like B taking.
Doesn't the
that amount of
200
time-
gold... does the 200 gold at this
Yeah.
point outweigh the level advantage though?
Well, it's an early bottle, so from a mid laner perspective, yeah, it's pretty good. So, but now he's going to be like a full level above him. He's going to probably hit level 2 off this range creep, and then Leshak is only TPing in now. Like, yeah, he's a quarter into level 1. So, disconnections by both teams, though.
There was a bit of coordinator shenanigans going on earlier before the game started, so maybe it struck again, but maybe just a bit of precautionary disconnects and restarts.
Dusa against the Timberwolves lane is pretty interesting, because the change to Mystic Snake is like that it doesn't take your mana away anymore. Is I don't think Timberwolves cares. Like, yes, it hurts, but if he can keep his reactive armor stacks up, he's just gonna like heal up that damage again.
Yes.
And what is Remedy bottom? Pretty standard, just going stick, and then this Wind Ranger. Fearbender has queued up a Null Talisman and a Javelin. I guess you can still do that on pos 4.
And the Javelin's just a good bit of damage, so ulti actually does something.
We still don't know if it's a pos 4 or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we don't know if they did the switcheroo here.
1, 2,
Yeah, this Tiny
switcheroo.
could still have boots because he wants to pull the creep wave.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to like lane into this Ogre Magi. So that might be a thing, but at the moment it does look like Fearbender is going to be the 3. A 3 Wind Ranger.
3 Wind Ranger.
I guess with Tiny's changes, like as a 3 or as a 4, you kind of just need Blink to do your job. It's not your timing might be slightly different, but I don't know. We'll see. This is
On other notes, as
pretty-
I should have done this earlier, but Wyvern's rejoining, so Reaper's here. We'll be getting underway. We'll see what happens in the mystery of is Milipa playing 3. But next time on Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, if you are joining us and you are spectating in-game, be sure to head over to Twitch, as we do have a giveaway that will be going on later during the stream. It is, of course, for a Evetech mouse pad. It's Evetech mouse pad this time, right? Not the Spaceman, unfortunately, but still good bit of good stuff. And so,
WLG did the swap to the Wind Ranger pos 3, like later in the draft when this TA pick came out, because if Tiny had to like last it against this TA ogre, like he's gonna get punished hard.
Yeah.
We do see the like melee pass blocking the pool camp already. Just trying to like mitigate that lane control, so this like Fearbender on the Wind Ranger can actually get like a lot. But this mid lane is really rough. Petunia has to, at the moment, farm. If he tries to farm, it needs to be under Junaid's tower.
Yeah.
But there's been 3 creep waves here. Like it's. Cool,
Junaid's going to do his best to keep this aside. He's not going to let this go.
So I don't think
There's a bottle
Junaid
soon
denied
as well.
a lot of the first creep waves creeps though. So I feel
No, he didn't.
Petunia just got like all that XP back pushed into him.
They are pretty much even.
Just a little bit of a.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Just a bit of an argy-bargy onto Reaper. Nothing to be scared about. Brent has taken the 2nd level in reactive armor, so has those 6 armor stacks already going up. He should be fine here against this Deucer. The Deucer shouldn't realistically be able to kill him, should he?
So I like what Petunia, did here in the mid lane as well. Like he's level 3, but he's kept a skill point because he was waiting for Flame Guard on the Ember Spirit to show. And like he's shown the Flame Guard now, but he still hasn't skilled. He's kind of deciding if he needs Lightning Storm or the Edict.
Correct, yeah.
So just keeping that point to try and see what he needs to go here to be able to deal with this lane.
Well, like you said, champ. Precious is an ex-champ, correct? He has 1 stuff.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Ski is
around
doing
back then. I was a baby.
Say Precious is a?
Precious is a champ. He has 1 stuff. Just like ODK.
No, he hasn't won the big one.
Hasn't won the big. Not just yet.
No,
Ski does go down at the top lane. The Arctic Burn from the likes of Reaper and ODK, with the right clicks able to get himself kill secure and a nice bit of gold into the pockets. Does a snake have pockets?
Well, she's wearing a skirt. It could have pockets.
Do skirts typically have pockets? Josh, can you tell us? Can I say that anymore? I don't know if I can say that anymore.
This mid lane is such a it's really a skill matchup at the moment. Like Precious is faking the split earth, and Junaid is waiting for the real one to come out, and then he started first dodging it.
Yeah.
So it's a big skill matchup at the moment, and Junaid's pulling slightly ahead. But oh, look at ODK's HP.
Yep. He's been low like this for quite a while. They've had some tangos to heal him up, but Reaper can only do so much at this point. Only level 2, so doesn't have that point in the Cold Embrace. Berend is going to tell him what he thinks about his Winter Wyvern. Let's get away.
He is going for this ODK kill.
He's definitely... He might actually get this. He has the Sakuchi damage. He's going to wait 1 more second for the
Must
little
watch
bit of
out for the
extra.
heal.
No, the tower's going to do it, and maybe he doesn't get it this time.
Oh, he missed the chain!
The chain didn't hit at all. You can maybe get the 1 right click here. He actually gets the chain instead. Reaper might go down as 2. He's got the mango for it, but he uses a 1 charge on the left. Reaper is keeping it alive. This is so close. He's still got the Reaper. Yep. Reaper. Well, bit of play. Good bit of play there. Oh, that was very close. That was going to be very, very bad for White Rabbit if he was able to get both those kills there.
Yeah, you could have de-aggroed there and then not like the Wyvern, because you can still just kill him with your spells. But the big one is RDK goes down, like slowing down this Medusa at all costs is kind of the name of the game for Exdee here.
Yeah.
And Fearbender, man, like how is this happening? 19 CS.
Yeah. Quite tired with the TA, even with all of this harass coming out from B. B on the Ogre Mandroid, doing well against him. Pops
And
Ignite
Minipo hasn't like really been on the spot lane. Like he's been here, but not making this amount of space.
He's been sending postcards from the ancient stacks at this point. Yeah. He's there. Wish you were here. Or rather Fearbender saying that. Please come back.
Ignite is level 2 now. It's gonna start hurting.
Yeah. Milipa doing what he can to keep the mana of the likes of B down.
Clarity.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's contributing. Now Fearbender can't say anything.
Yeah, that's mana.
No man, I
spent to
was
stop
there. I
mana
cancelled his
gained.
clarity. You remember that? Yeah.
He just pulled this bottom wave. It is a catapult wave though, but I guess they're still fine with it.
I just want to farm up here, get remedy.
Rotation by Ski coming middle. I think it's just to secure the bounties.
Likely so. Nothing too out of the ordinary so far. Oh, they actually do get B down bottom. Good bit of play from Milipa with the toss and the avalanche. Being able to get the kill. B was quite low, but nonetheless, good kill for White Rabbit on the bot lane.
A lot of CS coming out from everyone.
Oh my word.
What just happened?
Oh my word.
How did he catch him there? Just a stun?
That was no stun. Not
No,
a
he
single
must have-
stun. Nope. I'm
This was
checking
Tor
it.
City, man.
I'm checking it. It's just Diabolic Edict and his Pulse
Just
Nova.
ran him down.
Yep.
But he has ulti. He's got Fire Remnant.
Just ran him down.
But he's got Fire Remnant, George!
He didn't stun him! I'm looking at the death summary. He didn't stun him.
Baron going
He
top.
said it was a game of
aggressive.
skill, so that was it. Baron on his own now at the top lane, but he is at level 6, 2 levels up from ODK, taking a lot of damage from tower, but Timbersaw, I mean, you can explain why Timber does. He doesn't care. He really doesn't
Well,
care at this point.
you care a little bit, but not a
Tiny!
lot. Yeah.
But like,
He's just keeping those reactive armor stacks going. Like he was like 18 reactive armor stacks there. Felt he could pressure RDK a bit.
yeah.
He's probably gonna pull this aggro now as well.
Ski though, on his trips out of the offlane, has found Milipa and
kill him?
the stacks that he's been making. Milipa should go down here as a toss. He might even try to make his way over the Ancients, but wasn't able to. Top lane, they're going on to RDK here. Baron, on his own, being the master of his lane, is out of mana at the moment. Only has, yeah, he's got that, but RDK solved up, so I think he's going to be just okay at this point. Did you get a bit of a nice jump on the snake, but like you said, doesn't remove your mana anymore. And Baron's fine. Just has so much damage coming out. It's just pure damage. It doesn't go through the mana
Bottom.
shield though. That's the one advantage. But Fearbender going down to like Ski and Remedy. This Remedy, was rather Ski, has made the rotation worth it down there, getting 2 kills, being part of 2 kills rather. And mid lane, Junaid's not really
Battle for
coming
the
from this
runes?
now. Yeah. Bot
Oh,
lane.
there's a DD bottom, and
Yeah.
Ski is like securing it. But he's rotating top. Petunia
Yeah.
immediately runs top.
They do see
Baron
him.
needs to get out.
They do know that this Precious is coming. He's gone the opposite way. He's gone down there, and now the support from B is going to actually end up getting him killed. 4 heroes at the top lane, and Baron TP's out. He says, "Thank you, B."
Yeah, like he kind of. I did see that little movement going top, but like his goal was to get the Thumblesaw there. Like that was his goal, 100%.
Yeah.
And just getting the pos 5 there, like not a big train smash. Like just having a quick browse of the net widths. Like Petunia is right at the top. We've got Remedy. Oh wait, some action
Ski and
happening.
Precious, yeah.
Oh, this is big.
Baron, yep, Baron has the hood already. He's not going to take as much magic damage at his
dodged it.
Padres. Remedy, Junaid has showed up to the fight. Baron's getting very low. Junaid can't get the last kill with that DD. He might even die to neutrals. He
nice.
does. Good bit of play. Oh, that was so close at the end of the day.
Oof.
Oh.
So Repo had Winter's Curse there,
Yeah.
but he just got destroyed. Like this DD on Junaid with Timbersaw just like, oh, Junaid's running at the Sunny. Melee
He might be
bar.
able to get onto melee here. Has the toss available, but that DD with the slight. The Remnant's going to slightly dodge it, but he's going to get tossed out at the end of the day. Remedy still has the slight and gets the kill. DD paying dividends.
Yeah, maxed slider first with that double damage is an ouch.
Yeah. Oh,
But yeah, no real big items yet. Like Petunia almost has the shields. Oh, Weaver's going down top.
yep. Good drop to the likes of Reaper. There was the Winter's Curse used from Baron and all of the creeps. So Baron has showed up, but B is here too. Surely going to be another death for the likes of Reaper. He does pop the Cold Embrace to heal himself up, but longer Milipa has joined in the fight. Actually, nothing to put the aggro off on Baron here. Pops the Soul Ring, gets a chakram out. This Reaper lives on 30 HP. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he still has 5
What
stick
is with all
charges.
these
He
so
had
close
5
kills?
stick charges, man. He had
Oh.
5 stick charges. He was fine.
What a
He was
sniff.
fine. Let's calculate it. Just calculate it.
This can't be a thing. Baron, you gotta stop. You gotta know when to stop. Milipa, he's running into the trees, only has 6 1 charges. So I don't think he really wants to
Here
take
comes
this.
Petunia though. Here comes
Yeah.
Petunia.
They're gonna have a toss onto him. Baron falling quite low, only 300 or 400 HP. But Precious is here, he gets stunned up from the likes of B, has that range drop to keep him up a little bit loud. But yeah, he's gonna go for Baron this time round.
What does
Does
he know?
not have the TP, but he
How
does
does he
know where
know?
he is. He knows. He's in his mind. He wants to get him, and he got him this time round.
You all read like a book, eh?
Yeah.
Because, like, most players' first instinct was, no,
Oh,
he's
no.
going to keep
Toss
running
back.
down.
Onto Precious. We're going to have B running
So
down
much
quite
damage.
low. All of this magic damage. Ski's going to do what he can. He's trying to get onto the likes of Precious, but he can't get too close himself. B, you got to be careful. That dive ball. He
Ember.
just got quite a arrangement. Ember's here. Janae gets the slider first. The 5 streaks all his. Ski lives at the end of the day.
Reaper's looking for it.
Oh, Reaper, can you do it? You have the Octoburn attack range. The Invis saves Ski from this time around. And Junaid, he wants blood. He has the soul. What? The bind? Gets the Sleight of Fist as well. Actually, gonna have the Winter's Curse coming out to hold him up for a little bit longer, but the Sleight of Fist cuts him down. Junaid. Oh, you good boy.
The
puppy
thing is,
now.
like, Exdee is kind of like gyrated the team towards this Timbersaw to try and put pressure on this top lane. Fearbender has not left this bot lane. He's got phase boots, he's got his javelin. He is not leaving this bot lane. Petunia is now bottom with him as well because they kind of realize what Exdee's intent is. They're trying to get the safe lane tower down so they can start invading and try and limit RDK's farm on this Medusa. But now with the Leshrac, they're doing the exact same thing. And they're actually going to get this tower before Exdee gets theirs.
Be a good mind games here. I think both teams have done their homework. They know what to expect from the other. And B already putting up some of that deep vision. So if they do go with RDK to farm in their jungle, they're going to know. And Exdee will surely be there to answer. Mid lane, have a couple of TPs coming through. Fearbender has finally left the bot lane. Millipass is going to be onto Junaid. He uses himself in the meanwhile. Oh, the stun didn't hit from Precious. Junaid, good bit of kill. Lights out onto Precious.
I thought he was going to go for the start of first dodge there, but immediately just... Did he have a remnant out? Yeah,
he did have a remnant, yeah.
Just
in the river.
Double tap spamming it. Okay.
Baron?
What is on the card? Baron's not even finishing a mana boot yet, eh? Like I don't know, I do like Timber with mana boots. Like the hero, you run out of mana, it's kind of feels bad. But going for the Yules, so that
Mid
will
lane.
give him a bit of a buffer.
Yep. B is going to go down to Precious, but Precious out of mana here, so isn't going to have that Pulse Nova. The Dialogued Idiot is just about to end. Remedy and Baron does the rest. Actually, Millibot jumped onto Junaid here. Gets the last onto him. And Ski is going to be surely running down the tiny man here. He does.
Nade is popping off hard. There's Maelstrom's on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
4 and
there's
1.
Maelstrom's on the way. Like
4
Orb of
1 and 3
Corrosion.
for Junaid here.
Yeah, Orb of Corrosion, phase boots, full bottle in the backpack with a wand and a Maelstrom. 13 minutes in. Pretty freaking good.
Mid lane, still on in the tower, but oh, Fearbender gets the nice deny there. Oh, going to be onto Junaid, Ski here.
Are they going to pay for this?
For Remedy. Actually, Junaid gets a double lash.
Yeah.
Baron.
There was a bit of miscommunication there, like Baron was on the way out and Junaid was on the way in. So, I guess they feel they kind of lost their Weaver. It's a lot of minus armor for this Ember Spirit.
Yes.
So, let's just like back away, wait for him to respawn and then we can go. We did get the tower. So we traded our pos 4 for this mid tower. Lots of map control now for us. They can now look at like starting to control this triangle where this Medusa is just farming.
Yep. Smoke up from White Rabbit at the moment. Precious, Millipa and Co. Looking to invade into the triangle.
Man.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Junaid. Okay, here we go. Is he
Got
going to
a
dodge it
remnant
this time around? He's got the Remnant, but he's going to get stunned. He's got the Remnant. He's going to get out. He's going to slide a fist. Chain them up. Get out of this side. B is showing up to the fight. Ski's on the backside. Precious, you're going to be going down. The slide of fist gets the kill. Reaper's doing it again. B is chasing onto Millie. He actually tosses him back. But Fearbender's in trouble now. Remedy showed up. Has the meld hits. Going to two-shot him.
That's a madman. Wow! Just that. You casually get avalanched, like Leshrac stunned, with all Leshrac's abilities going off, and your first instinct is, I'm gonna start a fist them, chain them, hit them like 2 or 3 more times, and then decide if I'm gonna like run away here. Like that was, like, those are game-winning moments, man. Because like other players would immediately panic.
Yeah.
Like I'm being stunned. There's a lot of damage coming out here. Let me just bail.
Oh, bot lane. No, RDK. He does pop the vision. So they are going to be stunned
Look
up
at all
here.
of it! He just
Mealypa's gonna try and save his Medusa here. He gets the snake out. He's gonna return a bit of more tankiness for him.
Trap.
But Ski's onto him. The trap slows him down. The toss away might be enough for what they need, but Ski's there, banned as well. Mealypa dies with him. Exdee. Woo!
These all came out, and they all just turn around and like just sit still.
Yep.
Like they just okay. Like we're waiting for this to run out.
Here. Oh no, Precious! Not like this! Not like this! Junaid's yeah, he wants blood. Baron's gonna be on you. The stun's coming through from B. They get the double kill, the double cast rather. Baron gets another one. XD is just pushing that now to the limit.
It's the problem with this Wind Ranger offlane pick. Like you've got this Timbersaw now running around the map with this Ember. Weaver's kind of joining these engagements. TA is joining when she wants to, but she's still farming. And like they are hunting consistently. Mealypa is so far away from a Blink Dagger.
Oh no, ODK. Baron.
Yeah, he's got a buffer though. He's got a buffer, he's fine.
Yeah. No, you've got the likes of B shown over. Yeah, it's that Ignite max level at the moment, so it does do a lot of damage
Yeah,
onto the likes of
comes
RDK. But I think they're just going to take the Reaper kill here at this point. Junaid flops the Flame Guard, the Side of Fist does a lot. The Winter's Curse isn't going to hit onto the likes of him. And surely going to be going out from another slide. The Cold Embrace keeps him alive for half a second more. Precious is thrown up to the fight, but they can't really do much. Junaid, he remnants out. And Precious, oh, he can't cut the
Precious
tree.
needs to get
he
out.
can't cut the tree. Oh, Baron, he's going to be there. Junaid gets so low, they get the shackle from Fearbend. He's going to run onto him. The
he goes down.
runs kept him alive. They do get the kill onto him, finally. Oh, my lord.
G just doesn't have a way to start these fights. Like it's really
Yeah.
wonky at the moment. Like Reaper is kind of, I'm gonna Winter's Curse, but like this Tiny doesn't have a Blink Dagger. It's 17 minutes into the game. They haven't given him a lane, which I think is very bad for a pos 4 this late in the game that requires a Blink Dagger. And his skill build as well. He's got max Avalanche and Toss, which is not surprising from a lot of pos 4 Tinies. But get one level of 3, get this Blink Dagger. You're approaching 20 minutes. He's not even halfway. And like Fearbender, Maelstrom, now he's getting 4-staff. That just doesn't have the same impact that this Ember and Timbersaw combo has. Like Petunia can run at you, he does a lot of damage,
Yeah.
but there's nothing to set these kills up for him.
Yeah.
Straight into the Roche.
Yep. XD, knowing what they have, the Deso finished on the likes of Remedy with that Dragon Lance. So the old build, as it was for the safe lane TA, and Aegis now to keep pushing the advantage. Just, I get nervous as hell whenever Precious gets bleached there. Oh,
They can just keep going.
Yeah.
They can just keep going. Like this, like WRG is trying to reclaim their jungle. Like look at their warding. There's 2 wards on their side of the jungle, and then there's 1 deep where Medusa is kind of farming, and this is what RDK is doing. Like they want to be seeing XT on the top side of the jungle, and that means RDK can farm this bottom area.
Yep.
Like, this Medusa is not ready to join these engagements. Does he have a Manta flying out now?
Oh, Precious in the mid lane gets the double stun from the
Probably
likes of B, and he's
standing,
nearly going to go down just from the Ignite and that alone. They're going to have the Remnant forward. He's going to have the Cold Embrace. The Winter's Curse maybe going to come out from Reaper. Fearbender's there. Gets the ulti onto Junaid. The power shot's going to be there, but he can't get it. The Sleight of Fist. Both of them fall. Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Back to this Wind Ranger pick. Like RDK
Yeah.
can't join fights yet, so what he's doing is it's the right thing to do. But it kind of feels like that this Wind also needs more. They need BKB, man. There's just so much burst. Like Timbersaw plus Ember with this Maelstrom, it's just chunking through them.
This is sort of feeling very reminiscent of.
Junaid's got a full BKB, man. It's on the courier.
You were there with the Punks game, and they all the setup they had was that Wind Ranger done, and it. Well, it did pretty much this.
Yeah, and
Really
they've
close.
gone back for it again, and it's just not. It's not working, man. I know the offliners were banned. Pitlord was taken out. Mars was taken out.
Yep. Do so.
Big
Gonna
fight.
come out here from
Big fight.
RK. Junaid actually jumps forward. He has a BKB now. He's going to take out Repo without even flinching. Precious also goes down to B. Ski's running forward. You do have
Junaid's
Aegis
down.
onto Remedy. Remedy's going to pop the second life. You are going to be up here. Ski does get out from the time lapse. Remedy, fought back. Sorry, not Remedy. Repo, fought back. Baron's going to limp away at this point. Has the Timber Chain and the Yules to get himself out. They are going to be running after the likes of Remedy on the other side. but he is A-okay as well. Maybe look to go back in here.
Yeah, he's looking for
Yeah,
two. He's got a trap there. It's set up. Someone comes up that high ground. He pops the trap, hits them twice, blinks away. But he decides not to go for it.
Yeah. Going the safe route here. Junaid did fall down there. He did get that kill onto Repo. Of course, the heal from the Cold Embrace and the Winter's Curse does a lot for YNROC at this point in the game. So I wanted to take him
They're
out.
just
But
peeping in, yeah. But
Yeah.
they're not giving this mid for free. That was the ages on Exdee though. They did get like almost a full lane of racks. Like the one side is still standing.
Look at this ogre. Such a Chad. Anyway, Repo might go down here to the likes of Baron. I do see him. The Shark Room's going to come out. He actually pops the Winter's Curse to hold him in place. But Ski is going to get his own kill. And now mid lane, Fearbender is onto the likes of Junaid and Remedy. They do get the Searing Chains onto him. All this damage. No win run to keep you alive. The Deso does the what's it called?
They're just gonna finish this lane of racks.
Corruption. Yeah, this is looking.
Was that really like you were like?
I wanted to go
What's
see
it
what the passive
called?
called because I know what it's called. I just forgot. Maybe.
How do they defend this, man? Like Wyvern is like the only real wave clear. I guess Snake from Medusa.
Yeah.
But Leshrac is good wave clear, but he doesn't want to get close at the moment.
Dusa's busy building the Scotty. Only has the one ulti orb at the moment. Doesn't really feel like White Rabbit have an answer at this point.
Yeah, and this is kind of like the play now. Now that you've got two lanes pushed in, you can now start focusing this bottom lane where there's still a tier 1 tower up. And RDK's map is now non-existent. Like he can only farm lanes that are pushing into him at the moment.
CB drawing on the map, wanting to hold that bottom side of the map. Take those last two towers at the bot lane. And with a DD on Remedy.
Transferred the bottle. Transferred
this-
the bottle. Gave him the DD.
Yeah.
This is... I don't know if I like that. Like, Junaid is doing quite a bit of damage as well. Like, he could have probably just kept that.
But if they want to push the towers, I guess it doesn't really matter which the DD goes on to. Remedy, bot lane, get in the creeps. You have Repo in the tree line. He's surely going to try and hold this tower as long as he can. But I don't think he can do much here. He really can't do anything.
He's going for the Glimmer Cape, but I think for now he kind of just holds on to the Shadow Amulet.
Repo's just a tourist of that tower kill.
And
Oh,
between
Baron
Peter's top
knows.
row.
Baron knows.
Does he though? Does Baron know?
Oh. Oh, come on. Come on, Repo. Come on. Do it. Do it!
On who though? Like,
I don't know!
Timber hits like a noodle.
They gotta
and-
do it onto Ski, right? But if he doesn't
And
kill
you don't
him,
want to cast
time
it onto the
lapses.
Timber because...
Well, some of White Rabbit have shown up to the fight. They could have tossed up. That creep went a long way. Holy crap. But
Man,
Medipa and Co.
RDK is just still trying to like become a Medusa.
Yeah.
Like it's like
He's
he's
wearing a
playing this the
cosplay at
right
this
way, but XT is just this is how you beat a
Oh,
Medusa.
they saw. Okay. They scanned out Repo this time around. They. Oh, wait. Okay, that's a graphics bug on my side.
They're
He is
bringing him-
invis
no,
there.
they're bringing him.
Yeah, they do know he's there. Oh, this is funny. Medipa's in the area. Fairbender there as well. Ski is going to be win run.
The mega
and
bait.
shackled to the tree. Yep. My bad, indeed.
He is like, but he's still here, guys. And the rest of his team's just gone. Like, nah, we're not interested in this.
No, we want the
Rush
tower.
up in 2 minutes. I don't even know if they wait for this. They are losing a body here and there, but it's still 2 more minutes for this Medusa to farm. So
What's the yikes
he is only
scale
gonna have like Scotty. Yikes scale on what? On that bottom play?
on the Dusa?
Mm,
Dusa's current
No.
state.
well, she's not happy, I can guarantee you, but it's not really like the Medusa's fault in this game. It's just a wonky draft, man. They had nothing to play with Petunia here. They needed to give Millipa a lane, so he could get a Blink Dagger, like around 14 minutes, which is like proper time for a pause 4. He only picked it up now. Like, he's got Blink now.
Yeah.
Like, it's 10 minutes past where it should have been, and then Tiny and, like, Leshrac is kind of the heroes that needed to hunt.
Oh. Ski back in the mid lane with the likes of Baron. Are going to be looking for the sneaky Wyvern. It's been keeping them at
Repo
bay.
is being a nuisance, so...
Yeah. Look at
Oh,
that.
they see him!
Yep. This time around, we do have the Solar Crest coming up from the likes of Ski. Bugs are going to be on him as well. He can't escape that in the Yules, which are kind of stupid. The Sleight of
That's
Fist
all
and the
damage.
Chain's going to be there, and Baron gets the right click secure. Yeah.
They did cut the creep wave, but there's still a catapult wave in the mid lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Top,
under attack.
surely just going to be able to get this range, Rax. Smilipa holds up middle, but Exdee, they see their target in their sights, and they're surely going to take it. Yeah, a couple more hits from the likes of Remedy Stessa. He's going to go down. Grenade. They get stunned up. He's going to slide a fist and has Lotus to dodge it out anyway. He's
Got
okay.
the tower, that's what they were here for. Just gonna back away now into the Roche pit, and then they'll go for the Mega Creeps bottom. Just like structured play, know when to poke and to prod. Keep getting mini objectives, keep getting this map advantage. Medusa's back in the base now, she's not farming. So, yeah. And TA is like a scary late game carry. Like TA is...
It's a 1 minute spawn on Rush. As if it couldn't get worse for WG. But B, ready in the bot lane, keeping it not too far shoved in, so they can go and get that bot lane of Rax. And
Guardian on Medusa now.
mm,
Medusa needs like 2 more items. Like it's...
she's going daedalus.
You want-
I think
Yeah,
that's the right
you want
point,
Medusa to be
yeah.
like around 17 to 20k here. Like it's 27 minutes into the game, so it's been a rough one. Just no space, man. He's been doing well to keep up as well as he has.
mid lane. B, they'll pop the ignite. The Millifar jumps out. This arcane pickup from B is, I find, really nice. A nice cheap way to amp up not only your damage, but the pure damage from... sorry, not arcane, what's it called? Bloody...
Veil of Discord.
Veil of Discord. It's purple,
Where
I
did you
think
come
arcane.
from? What did you... Arcane!
It's purple, I thought just arcane.
No,
was-
George. You need to... Like, you've been watching Netflix. That's
No,
what's
I
happening.
haven't. I actually haven't watched it.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
just going
no,
on.
no, no, no.
I see how it is.
No. I'm not
I
a
see how
traitor.
it is.
I'm not a traitor.
Admins,
No.
penalties,
Nope.
please. Like subs. George needs subs.
I actually haven't watched it, legit. That was just a... It was a good name choice for them, anyway.
It's not even close, man. Like, if you confused like
It's purple! I saw purple!
if you confused Octarine Core with Arcane, then I would have said okay, because they kind of do the same thing, like the Arcane Rune and Veil of and Octarine Core, but not Veil of Discord. It's literally a picture.
What if I do
of-
it just to tilt you?
Well, you've succeeded. Like I don't know what you want from me.
I want the table flipping. We haven't had enough of that this season. It's been very structured play through and through.
Yeah.
What was your number one table flip thus far?
I think it was Frostbite Gaming in EGL Season 1.
No, this
Where-
season.
Is under
This season.
Oh, this season.
The back door of Energy against XD.
No, that was a table flip. That was insanely well played by both teams. Like that was great Dota. What was the Yikes 9000? Like the biggest one?
Cannot remember it. Hellbird, what was the Yikes 9000? Tell us.
I think it was Millipar's Magnus, if I'm not mistaken.
What did he do?
Like there was some. Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
actually.
he RP'd the small camp. Then they left it back and they actually ended up winning the fight without the RP.
Oh
because they
no,
baited.
no! You know
Was it not that one?
it was Astra, where his Bane slept someone, so the Magnus could just blink and skewer them.
Yep.
And he blinked and skewered. No, even close. It wasn't even like a touch and go moment. Like it was completely like it was probably like 500 units away. So yeah, but we've got like sieging going on here, George. Like let's not talk about the yikes moment.
It's just the creeps dying. Everyone can see it. They know what happens. Reaper,
Yeah, the tower's still
look
nice
at
and
Reaper.
healthy.
He knows what he needs to do here, but is
Oh,
actually
so
going to
Petunia is
expect it this
shard.
time. Yeah.
Like this shard is really
Oh,
like
no.
if you layer them over each other and you take a team fight into that, yeah, it can get scary.
Aaron finished up the
Why don't
Lotus
they
Ult.
have it?
He's going to have that. Card.
Like
Only
deep
three-
ward, WRG's ward.
Oh, actually, B is going to go down here. They did get the Winter's Curse. That patient play from Repo was able to come to fruition. Baron on the back line is being gone on, but Junaid pops the BKB. Remedies for
Petunia.
He shoves Precious. Millibar's going to get the same treatment, but RDK is here. He's hitting onto them, has the Crystallis as well as that Scotty's going to get out Ski. Junaid has shown up to the fight again. They do
Remedy
still
needs
have
help.
that Aegis.
Today's back.
He's here. They're gonna fight. Milliput gets a toss back. The Precious is there. He's gonna get stunned up again. The Lash is gonna be there. Deuce is hitting into them. Junaid's gotta get out of here. He doesn't want to be part of this. He gets silenced from the Mind Break. The Lash is gonna be there. He remnants out, but he's gonna be in perfect range of the blink from Milliput.
Woo! The hold, man.
Oh.
The hold. They just went too deep, man. Remedy, like foot on the pedal. I'm gonna kill everyone, and then they brought back.
Yeah.
And then it was too deep. Like Timber can just zone these like people, and then Remedy just needs to be hitting these buildings. Like I guess confidence, feeling yourself a little bit there, but like game's not over, man. This is a Medusa draft. Like, if this hero like gets scary, Medusa plus Wyvern. Come on, okay. Like,
She has
and
that
Repo's
shard
been
now
good,
as
eh?
well.
Repo's been a nuisance. He's been
Repo-
delaying this as long as possible,
Pos 4s.
getting the ultis out.
The Pos 4s. All of them. Well played. If
Repo's
you're a
pos
Pos 4 in
5.
this
What are
tournament,
you talking about?
god damn it.
Repo's a plus 5, man, dude.
Shit. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
gonna
George,
get a hiding.
you're hurting me. You're hurting me tonight, dude. like,
That
Veil
is
of
my sole
Discord
purpose in life.
is an arcane. I'm never playing pubs with you ever because you're like, hey guys, I've got arcane. And I'm like, hey, our talent has got an arcane rune. Like he can ulti, and then it's just a Veil of Discord. But okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so let's discuss
Tidehunter
this. Like,
Veil. New build.
WG need to hold like that again. Those were buybacks though, so it was costly.
Yes.
But they need to hold like this again. This Medusa is only 1,000 gold away now from being with the TA. So
She's queued up a rapier. I think it is that
yeah,
time.
like
Yep.
yeah, and you've
Just
got the
go with
mini
it.
crit, so
Yep.
just do it. But the only issue I have with that is they don't have any items apart from the 4-staff to like help this Medusa. There's no, I guess there's a Glimmer Cape as well. I'm
Yeah.
lying, but like no Solar Crest, no Vlads, like anything like that. Like there's another 4-staff coming on Milliput. I guess he's just going to be the reposition, the reposition hero. Could be mid. That's a bit cheeky.
Very, very cheeky. This is going to be a dieback for sure. Banda able to get the
Yeah, that was a
shackle
bit
shot.
like
Yeah.
I don't
Um,
know what he was thinking there. Because he
Yikes
surely
200.
saw them when he was on the low ground.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a bit of a yikes level.
Tiny yikes. Mini yikes.
And Baron is now top. Like Petunia, if he gets a +1, nah, he's TPing out. He doesn't have mana.
Dual structured play coming out from both of them. Exdee knowing what they need to do now. B dying did put a little bit of a stint into their next move here. But they only have
Because
that
he
one
is a
lane
lot
of
of
rack
damage.
left.
Like,
Yeah.
like B is a lot of damage. And not
He
the
is.
hero itself, but like Bloodlust on TA is a lot of damage that you lose when he's not there. Like he's like oh, this 20 talent, 25 Bloodlust attack speed. I hate taking that on Ogre because 25 strength is just like. But then I can be your shield.
Baron. Baron's got to be
Nah,
very careful here.
He should be fine.
He does see the likes of Reaper and RDK, but didn't know if the other
Okay, he
two
has
smoke.
flamethrower on Timber now as well, so.
Yeah.
Where's the Manta Baron?
Oh, not this again. XD?
I've played a lot of Timbersaw. A
Yes.
lot of Timbersaw. And Manta is never an item that I've ever built on him. So, like that was. Yeah.
Oh,
that was
okay.
something.
Wait, hold up. B's TP top. A rest of XD has
He's-
smoked in.
he's-
Is he just
he's
going to
just,
straight die here? Or is he dead?
Yeah, well,
Yep.
no, but he's the vision.
Yep. They do know where they are now. He does force staff himself over the wall. Sure they're going to die this time round. They did get onto the likes of Reaper, so
You
none
got the Wyvern, which
Yep.
is a bigger hero at the moment. They need to
more
get
of
out.
that needs to- yeah, they are just mass TP.
Yeah.
They don't want any of this.
Power Rangers retreat. Like that's not assemble. That's
It's
That's
just
definitely
the entire
retreat.
thing disassembling and everyone flying off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was. What was the big thing called? The like the
Mechazoid?
Megazorb?
Megazord? I don't know, tell us.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this is the info we really need in this in
Yes.
my life right now.
This
What was
see,
the Power Rangers? Fully assembled, like mega bot
I'm
called.
pretty- isn't it Megazord?
It was
Megazord.
Megazorb or Megazoid or something.
I go Google, am I going to miss something? Bot lane? Baron, that's fine. On to RDK. Heals him up in the air for now. Has that Lotus, so no more of that sneaky
you-
snake.
Is he gonna keep chasing him? No.
Fine. Snable.
So, Remedy has an item flying to him. Would you like to
Okay,
guess
there's a
what it
pause.
is?
I'm gonna go Google.
Remedy's going Hurricane Pike next, which is pretty interesting. He's got this MKB, but I'm also like surprised he went this Blink Dagger. Like most like safe lane TAs just go Ags.
True.
So
Yes.
yeah. And he also has like this TA still has a lot of space. Like he can get a shard, which like the trap silence is really good. Does Ember have shard yet? Yes. Very,
He
very
does, yes.
nice.
Megazord.
Megazord. Alright,
Duh.
cool.
Yes. So I was
Duh.
sort of right. I think I said Gore. Like a Zorg.
We haven't even spoken about this Weaver Ags. Like, have we seen a time lapse save yet?
I don't think so. I think he's just picked this up. Because the last time around, I had a proper look at him. He had the Solar Crest and the Aether. The Ernie clearly had before that. So I think he's just picked this up now.
Okay. No, that's also game changing. Like you can save people from this Winter's Curse if you're not like one of the units that's caught inside it. So that's a big play. But then his team needs to be a little bit more structured now because like diving to almost fountain range, your Weaver, that's not where your Weaver wants to be. He wants you to hit those buildings and then you can kind of just like time lapse save him.
Yep.
So very, very, very. It's a pretty late pickup for like the game that he's had, and he's pretty farmed, man. He's only 3,000 gold behind Fearbender.
That's
So
correct. The RDK has picked up the Demon Edge. So part of the rapier, obviously, but he
Yeah,
can
but
always
that-
change it into the Daedalus if he sees fit.
the problem with that though is like no buyback, man.
No, but I think they just have to go all in. Yeah, it's one lane of racks, and if they lose the fight, they yeah.
You've got Medusa, and Wyvern. You can hold.
You're betting all your chips on one pot. That's it.
Yeah.
And if it pays off, it pays off.
I know Repo is extremely poor, but like I also do think he needs Shard. Like he can like deep push these lanes by himself just by like having Shard. Double Splinter Blast, even against them sieging, is extremely strong. What's the cooldown of Cold Embrace? Like 15? Yeah, 15 seconds. So
that with the less shard. Try taking the ground. I dare you.
yeah, like come like okay, I'm just gonna heal this creep. Splinter Blast, another Splinter Blast, like double stuns popping out. So there's also like a quickening charm on the Lesh, and I understand why he wants these split earths to be on the ground more frequently, but like giving it to Wyvern,
I'm not
I
sure
guess
what the
for
other
base-
options they have.
yeah,
I don't know. There's the ceremonial robe, but they've put that onto the likes of melee power. But ceremonial, I guess
Well,
it
that's
does. 10
also
more
like-
magic just
that's
that
not great.
No.
I don't know. Like I guess he's the only hero that would really wants to like be in front.
Yeah.
So the robe can actually, because it's not just like for your hero spells.
Yes.
It's like in your proximity. So if he jumps in and like Wyvern gets an ulti,
That's true, yeah.
yeah. So he just needs to be in that vicinity. So spider legs and no one takes it. I don't know. Oof. Wind Ranger, wind running with spider legs is the funniest thing under the sun. Here's this woman of the woods sprinting with spider legs coming out of her like mountains and stuff.
Well,
So does Exdee like are they waiting for something here? Like do they just go? Like Roche could be up in like a minute and a half, but like my timer might be delayed a little bit. Burns going BKB next. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He's kind of getting melted to this Lesh rack. Like the hood is just not enough anymore.
Absolutely perfect.
But keeping buyback, man. That's the important part here, George. Keeping buyback.
if you ever played cricket, I don't know if this was the same for everyone, but it was always for me, is catches win matches. It's not as good of a rhyme, but buyback also win matches. It's, I think, very applicable. It doesn't rhyme as well, but it still applies.
Like, what?
Catches win matches. Don't you know that saying? Did you
Yes,
never
I
play
do.
cricket?
You're watching Dota.
Well, not now. We're watching a frozen screen.
Like, I need help, guys. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, this is the last time you have to cast with me, so it's fine.
No.
Although you still
many-
got a potential 2 more games, so Buckle in.
Don't call Veil of Discord Arcane again. Are we good?
I'm gonna do it intentionally now, just because.
Oh, I'll start calling you words. 400 megabytes. What is 400 megabytes? Any updates? 400 megabytes. I'm pretty sure that's not. Okay, Repo. What's going on? These lads.
Well, if you are enjoying the Frozen game, I'm intentionally annoying Notahero if you've missed anything. Exdee had a chance to close the game out, but maybe overextended a tad bit far and got caught out with a complete team wipe, and WOG were able to make a good hold. And if you are just joined us and you haven't yet hopped over to twitch.tv/Evesports be sure to do so, as we will have a giveaway going in during the end of this game. So head over to Twitch, and it is an Evetech Mouse Pad, which is a very nice mouse pad. So you don't
Not
want
just a mouse pad, it's a spaceman mouse pad.
Hmm.
Did you get the details here, George? Like, you need to sell the product, man.
It's a mouse pad.
Not just a mouse pad, and then it's like those old school square ones that just like sit next to your
No.
PC.
Even worse, the ones with the little gel
Guys, this is
wrist rest thing.
this is like a full table mouse pad. Like, does it have lights? I'm not sure if it has.
It does
lights.
not have lights, no.
Does not, but it's like a full table mouse pad. It's nice and spongy. Like, supports the wrist. Like, it's good. Like, George is really underselling it by just calling it a mouse pad. Like, it's legit, and it's part of South African Dota history now. EGL season
someone's
2
gonna win it during this game.
with the limited edition mouse pads that was given out with Exdee WRG, like podium finish game.
Actually,
winner here goes to like guaranteed top 3, and
I've
loser
just thought
goes
of
home.
something.
Unfortunately, what do you think of?
I've thought for the finals, the grand finals, admins, if you're listening, can we have it the last mousepad, all of the casters, production and such sign it, and then it gets sent to the winner? Eh? I know we're not exactly the ones you want the signatures of, but it's an idea.
Signatures, what?
Signatures of us, and put it on the mousepad, like in the corner. So they don't
Why would someone want my signature?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know why they
apart
want
from,
my
like,
lad
credit
on
card
this
fraud.
mousepad.
like,
Because you wanted originality. There's more original. It's more limited edition. Oh, top play. Holy
oh
moly!
my gosh!
Oh, that is not legal. That is not legal.
Yeah, that's like that's some.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's something.
Enchanted
Like,
Quiver
that's
TA,
a-
ladies and gents.
Yeah, that's a thing in Dota. Like Bolt Strike and Enchanted
Yeah.
Quiver.
Baron's here.
Nice.
He's taking down the tower. You can have the jump in from Millipop. Toss this up. Remedy for the Mindy. RDK is going on to B. We have the Scotty slow coming out. Remedy was able to get out. That have the refraction charges. Now the tower lives. Off barely a little bit of HP. It's fine.
Thing is, like, there's no Wyvern at the moment. This is kind of their go moment.
Yeah.
It's
For the next 3
back and
seconds.
forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so hard to siege into the slash, man.
It is.
DD by Roche, but Roche is only up in what, 2 minutes? So they're gonna have to bottle this.
Yep. See if
BKB
spots
on
out. He's
top
going to
of-
check
that's
it, yeah.
What did ODK buy? Or did he die?
RDK bought the Demon Age.
No, he had 3-4 gold before that engagement.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
Now he's got 2-8.
He was being a good core and he bought wards. I don't know.
What's
I don't
that
know what the
cost
goal
penny?
was.
Yeah, like
Sentries do.
Wait, he was on 3,400 gold because I wanted to check if he had the rapier and the paws, and then he was on 3,400 gold, and now he's.
Gave it a charity. Donated to Team C's. I don't know.
I don't know, that's weird.
We'll see if he goes to pick up the rapier though. He's still got a cute.
Maybe
now.
like the. Yeah, I think the gold overlay from a different hero probably like carry
Maybe.
on over to the Medusa's portraits.
Look at where
That's
Precious
something.
is. Is he trying to get the tower? No, okay, he's just getting a secret shot. I was about to say he's going to be very cheeky and go and get the tower by sitting in the trees, but he's fine.
Like he could have done it if he had spider legs.
Oh no, this is very close. RDK, I think he's gonna. He does have enough for the rapier, but they don't really want to fight into this. They can see XD is coming. Beren's here. They're running on to.
Oh no,
There's
man!
it again, Beren! Oh, it's gonna go on to the likes of Fierbe, and the pressure stuns up Ski, but he's gonna be perfectly fine. That is your Winter Wyvern dead, down, deceased, grave. He's 6 feet under. The Undertaker's burned him. He's gone.
The rapier's on the courier. The rapier's on the courier.
Oh no. Okay.
He's Mission Impossibling it in.
Ooh.
That's not Mission Impossible.
I know it's not Mission Impossible, damn you.
Like, you just ruined it. Like,
Dun 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 dun. I know Tom Cruise. Don't you dare.
what did you do that?
I don't know. That's the first song that came to my mind.
When I said Mission Impossible.
Yes, I told you. I'm intentionally trying to annoy you.
Like you're ruining the hype, George. You're ruining the hype. Medusa has rapier,
He does have rapier, yes.
and you played it down like it was nothing.
So,
Okay, here comes the Roche.
Yep. I'm gonna smoke in, but Remedy is gonna be able to get this. That is an axe, so there's his axe, yeah.
Yeah, Tia takes that.
Oh, wait, no, Ember.
Well, Ember's making space.
Yeah.
Does he have the mana pool for it though?
It reduces the cost. Okay, no. Tia
Doesn't
does
anymore,
take it.
my man.
Does it not? Am I that old?
No, that's
Oh,
how
no.
it was nerfed.
I didn't read the patch. Shoot
That's
me.
why I'm saying, like, he took the cheese. Yeah, Tia should take this.
Yeah, she's got it.
But now he needs a shard. Like, trap slow, silence. Yeah, pretty good.
We'll see what White Rabbit can do. If they can pull the White Rabbit out of the hat and take this game on. It looked over. I saw it from a lot of people that this was like, okay, go next.
It's kind of just, it's still pretty over. But you have a Rapier Medusa now, so your chances of hope of reclaiming this is a bit bigger.
I find it quite interesting. The win probability went down for White Rabbit as soon as Medusa picked up the rapier.
It might have been like the ages or something. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. But Valve clearly doesn't like rapier.
Like Tia can push on all 3 lanes now at the same time with this
Ski
X, so
is going to be going onto the likes of Fierbetter
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, yeah. He
Pops the
BKBs, gets out of
But
there.
no BKB on win. Like that's
Yeah.
like he's just gonna pop middle now. Clear this
Oh,
wave. and he's gonna
Beren,
pop
he's
bottom.
been found. Mealypower tosses him back into the rapier of the Medusa. She's heading onto him. He pops the BKB. He's going to be there in support. Has that axe to save his timber if he needs it. But this is fine. They dip out. All's okay here.
That rapier didn't do as much as I thought it would. I know this is a timber score,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have a like,
Even
a
to
heavy-
ski.
Yeah.
Ski is solo though. Maybe not exactly what White Rabbit were hoping for here. Are going to have the push here for the tower. No tower, for the racks rather. You have the jump in from Remedy. He's going deep. He gets the melt bash. RDK is hitting onto him with that distance. He's going to be A-okay. Hitting onto the racks. They just want to get this melee. Reaper is here. He's winding up the cold embrace. Not the cold embrace. The Witch goes. Oh, pressure's going to go up. They're going to get the stun onto Baron. He's going to pop so much. He's down. Reaper gets blown up too from the likes of Junaid. The snake is going to be there. It's jumping back. Junaid's there. Remedy, hold back. He's going to be running over from the top lane. But RDK sitting at the front here. Big boss number 1.
They just need to play behind this TA. Like
Oh, look at all the creeps, Remedy.
they shouldn't be committing to this. Like just play behind the TA. He still has ages.
Yep.
Like just keep rinse and repeat that. Like 10 seconds, you've got time lapse again. He runs up, he hits the building, he gets time lapsed out. Runs up, hits the building, gets time lapsed out. Like don't commit. Like you got TA ages. That's literally what Exdee need to do here. They're getting a bit kill hungry and
There we go. Steve
Do
jumps
so.
in. He's going to have the ulti to go onto Remedy if he needs it so. He gets the ulti
I'm
back
not-
and he's going to be A-okay.
yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
Just keep hitting those buildings like that and Exdee will be fine, yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
And XD know the game plan here. This Rax is going quite close to low. This is what, like 2 hits, 3 hits? Oh, he's going to do it anyway.
There you go.
So 3 hits.
got the
From
time
BKB.
lapse.
Oh, Precious, you got to be very careful here. This is a lot of damage coming off from the TA. It's not going to be enough this time round. Still has the Aegis. He uses the ulti, gets him out there. Mealypower gets the avalanche onto 3. RDK is here though. That Rapier sitting at the front. But this is now the mega creeps for the likes of XD. Got a lot more to defend against this time. But still running up against these heroes.
Yeah, man, it's just Medusa gaming. Because Hero like clears your creeps now.
Precious.
He hits pretty hard.
Okay, you
Are
saw
they
it?
gonna catch him?
Yeah, Brand is there. They do have
He's
the shard from him.
They're gonna counter
Ooh,
kill. Oh, wait,
Remedy's
it's a trap.
he's getting into him. He doesn't have the BKB, but he's going to push him back. That's a lot of hits coming his way. He doesn't go down. The Winter's Curse comes onto Baron. He doesn't die either. The BKB kept him alive, but this is ODK ready for it. He gets a stun onto
Oh, that's
Remedy.
just-
Remedy's stunned again. He still has that age 57 seconds. Ski is still in support as well. He
Oh!
jumps forward. Grenade! Gets the kills onto them. Now he's running onto ODK. The series change is going to be there. The buyback came out from Reaper and Mealypaw. They're hitting into Remedy. This time that's Ski. He's hitting onto ODK. He gets stunned again. Woo!
Baron goes down to the
Woo!
shot.
I'm lightheaded. Okay, Remedy blinks out. But this is why Rabbit's time to charge now. They got to get forward. They got to see what they can get.
The Megas are coming into the base. Like, they need to get this out. Does Reaper have shard yet? No, he doesn't. He has to get enough money for the shard now. Like, your Wyvern can then slowly defend the space while you try and like venture out. It doesn't even have it queued up. I really think he needs to get the shard.
Mm.
Like, double Splinter Blast is going to help you defend these Megas. Oof.
Buyback
Man.
status. Only the likes of Exdee, Precious, the only one for White Rabbit at the moment that has buyback. RDK, 500 off, but he has a rapier, so if he dies, ooh, bit rough.
I think he needs to start saving for another rapier. I don't think you finish this Hurricane Pike. Like, have another rapier ready. Like,
Oh,
if
top
you
lane.
die,
They are onto Precious here. Remedy is there. Not going to be able to do it. He actually has the Nihilism. Need to keep himself. The Winter's Curse coming up. This is going to be very close for Precious to go down. He does. Through the Cold Embrace, and Reaper's going to go down too. RDK is here though. He's hitting onto the likes of Remedy. Remedy pops
Look,
into
action!
the... And he blinks out!
he
He's
doesn't
here.
have addiction.
Oh no.
That is a big misplay by WRG. That could have literally
He's
been
running
the
forward.
game.
He gets the latch. Chains onto the likes of Mealypaw. Mealypaw does not have buyback. Ski's just hitting into him, but Remedy is there. The meld, the damage, the kill. Oh my, my.
And coming out of like that small little plays, like going for that kill. Like, look at Mealypaw. Look where he just bought, George. Look where he just bought. Dust of Appearance.
No.
But if he had Dust there, that's
Yeah.
a kill on Remedy. That's potentially a game-changing moment, and they didn't have detection. Like, that is a big misplay.
Oh. Oh no. The one saving grace. RDK still has
They
the
did all the
rapier.
work, man. They did
Yeah.
all the work.
They
like-
had it.
Like you could, I don't know.
Oh,
It
Remedy.
would have still
No,
been a
it's just
battle.
not like this. Okay, Nihilism out. Junaid is going to be there. Heals him up. The win is going to have the shot coming forward. Bees there. Gets a stun on him. The multicast kills him off. Junaid's running forward. They are going to have Remedy with an extra bit of damage. The NKB is not going to help you against the run. Baron has the RDK. No more ulti. Stone Gaze down. Remedy on him. Mana disappearing. B is dying though. Dude, that split shot.
He's got time
okay.
lapse.
No,
They're communicating. it.
Remedy hitting onto him. He has the life steals keeping him alive from now. Junaid is going to jump onto Reaper. Ooh, they actually do get the Winter's Curse
down.
onto the side, but he's fine. Reaper's down, and it's game over. WRG did what they could. They held on, but it was so close. Exdee take game one here in the consolidation lower bracket final. And oh my word. If this is what all three games are going to be like, if there's three, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to this as well. But let's be honest, like XT was never not
They were
in the
never
driver's
behind.
seat game.
They were. They
Yeah.
always had a foot,
Yeah.
more like a leg in the door at this point. But
But
White
it goes
Rabbit
back
were
to
a
this
little
draft.
bit-
Like this win range of pos 3, like didn't work. They didn't give Mealypaw a lane. The poor man had like a 24-minute blink dagger, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually gonna have a look now. Like it's just, yeah, he picked blink up 24 minutes 30 seconds. Like you can't have that. Like that's your kill condition. Leshrac plus Tiny early game, and they decided to put this win range as a pos 3. Yes, got the farm, but went Maelstrom first.
Yep.
Which you kind of have to do. But while Timber plus Ember is killing people on the map, your Wind is trying to get her second item.
Yeah.
It just didn't work, man. They need to like
Feels-
reevaluate this draft.
It feels a little bit lackluster, but that is game one. And if you're still with us, don't go anywhere. We will have game two coming out in a second. And as well, if you're still on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, head over to Twitch and you'll be entered into the giveaway by doing the simple thing. Typing in chat memes, MEMES. Just memes, one word, any case that you like. I encourage camel case, of course. and you'll be entered into it. But only hit it once. Only type it once. If you do it more than once, you're out. And only available to South African residents. But just once. If you do it more than once, you're out. Just like White Rabbit.
They're
That
not
is gonna
out.
be-
What are you
They're
talking
not
about?
out yet. They were out of that game. They were never in that game.
You're gonna get some stern emails from WRG. Be like,
Switch is busy typing up right now. So anyway,
Okay, let's
so that
go.
is game 1. Game 2 will be coming away in just a moment. So don't go anywhere and head over to Twitch to enter into the giveaway. So we'll see you guys in just a bit. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. I can't say the actual thing because I'm going to get kicked out again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Exdee versus White Rabbit. 1-0 for Exdee up at the moment. And what a game one it was. Exdee showing they had everything right. You know, you said it was a drafting issues, but they were able to push their advantage through, get to that point where it was just that one Rax. And WG held on. They had that rapier. They were holding on to the game for quite a while. Okay, I want to touch on this because I don't want to let it be sitting around there in the air the whole time. If they had dust on Remedy there, would they have had a chance?
No, they would have had a chance because Remedy still had buyback at that stage, but that's like obviously you don't just want to expend it unless they want to end the game, but it then forces this TA to maybe use a buyback. If you kill him again, then you've got a chance in the game. But it's just it's a small little error, and it would have given them a chance. I'm not saying that's that's not what lost them the game. Like those are the plays you need to make at this level to get yourself back into a tight game. No,
it was a definite. It was not a masterclass, but it was Exdee doing Exdee things, you know.
Yeah, I think from the drafting, I think they outdrafted WG here, pretty hard. I don't think that Tiny was intended to be a pos 4. They picked it so early, and then as the draft went along, they were like, "Yo, we can't play this Tiny as a core this game." But then they never gave him a lane. Like I don't even blame Mealypaw. Like I wouldn't want to play Tiny in that game, not as a pos 4. So they kind of just need to tick the boxes. That's what I always like. When you draft, you need to tick the boxes. How do we start fights? What is our team fight? What is our kill combo? How do we push lanes? How do we push towers? And there's multiple factors to those things, but Wind Ranger plus Tiny and not giving Tiny a lane doesn't tick the boxes that your offlaner and pos 4 want to be ticking.
Definitely.
They need to relook at that perspective.
We'll see.
Yeah, so we're back into this draft. Game 2. Is WRG gonna...
Yeah, they outdrafted them on first pick. Now they're gotta do it on second pick.
I don't think they outdrafted them. I think WG drafted themselves into a corner. And that happens a lot. You go for this Tiny because it's flexible. And then you have to move it to a worse position when you could have had a better pos 4. And then you just end up with a little bit of everything and not enough of what you actually need. So draft is up. WRG has opted for the Monkey King ban plus the next. Ski Hound heroes. The man is a beast. XD up for Void Spirit and Mars. Just don't let Mealypaw play Mars. Don't let Mealypaw play Tidehunter. They go for that Tiny again. Okay. Yeah. Gonna go pos 4 again? I don't know. But I really hope not. I think the hero can still be played as a carry. I think it's still okay as a mid, especially how WRG plays it.
10
but
seconds remaining.
it's I guess it's a staple for them. It's a comfort pick in an elimination game. You want a comfort pick.
Yeah. Very similar bans coming out between the two games. We had the likes of the Monkey King being banned out again, but the Rubik's actually made it through here. So we'll see Ski takes it up. Nope. Gonna go back for the Weaver. It's what they need, really, and they get the tides. That was the other ban.
Tide, man.
Yeah.
That is a strong lane. Like early level of Gush plus the bug on you. Anchor Smash hits you for 150 damage. You're not happy about being in that lane. It also now once again kind of makes it this Tiny can't lane there. And Disruptor is good against Weaver, but he's not good against Tidehunter. So I know obviously you can't Ravage, but in the laning phase, if you actually end up doing enough damage to him, the Thunderstrike gets dispelled. So but in the general concept of the game, pretty good against the Weaver, pretty good against the Tide.
This is the other hero that White Rabbit's been playing around quite a lot, is the likes of the Disruptor. The XD have too, so it's a good pick for them to take it out.
I do think Disruptor is strong at the moment, but Disruptor is only good when your team is on the front foot.
Yeah.
Because you want to be glimpsing people back into your team fights, not glimpsing them away from your people. So, Disruptor is a hero that you have to come out your lane strong, and you have to play off the front foot, and then he is a massive hero. No other hero can bring someone back that distance in the game, and just be okay, this is where you're gonna be now. We're gonna kill you. So, Ursa taken out, Rubik taken out. They're still banning this Rubik, even though Harry and the Hams is not here. But we've seen Rubik's versus Tide this tournament. They've been doing pretty well. Death Prophet taken out. Like,
That's
I
an
don't know.
interesting one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
That
was
was,
going in. Is Dota and Die on the team? No, not yet. No, wrong team.
like, I don't think like after how Junaid played with Tempo the previous game, you're gonna pick him Death Prophet. So
They do take out the Ember though, so there's that.
I guess it might mean that they want to put this tiny middle for Petunia, and DP just ruins his life.
That's true, yeah.
So
That's very, very true.
it might be an indication then. There's the Ember ban as well.
10 seconds
Like
remaining.
you have to respect this Junaid guy, man. Like he's been on form. He's playing good Dota at the moment. Like that first game where like Leshrak uses him into the split earth into an avalanche, and he just decides, okay, well I'm gonna start a fist and fight you guys.
I wanted to say at that point, if you saw the video, that should have been Captain America. It's just put Junaid and fighting all of them there. Same scenario.
Like just like smashing people there, like, and he still like right clicked them 3 times after slide of first. Like you just like, okay, I'm not gonna die here, and then remnanted and did his thing. Lina taken out. That's also a Petunia special. Very, very skilled in the hero. Like he has a lot of impact in the game. So Ursa as well. I guess that's just because of the Tidehunter. Like don't want to be laning into that. Just securing Baron a good lane. And then what is?
They're gonna go back for the ogre here, or are they just gonna maybe pick another core, keep the 5/4 flexible?
Beast's been playing a lot of ogre in ranked, so I won't be surprised if I go back for ogre again.
Bane actually.
Radiant team pick.
They got the Tusk. Okay, B Tusk. Yep.
Well, it might still be a ski tusk as well. Like there's
B
Evetech
Tusk.
5.
B Tusk. It's like Baron Darkseer. You gotta have. Ooh.
Evesports. That's better, and I like that with Disruptor. Like that's a hero that can like run at you. It can make plays. It can catch people. There's a silence for the Tidehunter, for the Weaver. Tidehunter can dispel it, but obviously like just don't do damage to him. It doesn't go off. Yeah, I like
this.
This
Is better. This is much better.
Yeah, it allows them to do stuff on the map now.
All I'm seeing is like a kill per minute up until 20. Yeah. A kill a minute up until 20, because both of them are looking to run Clash
Mag
Heads.
Disruptor, Tiny gets Empower. Like I see multiple like we spoke about ticking boxes. Like there's more boxes ticked here. Like there's team fight. Like there's reposition tools from Earthspirit plus Magnus plus Disruptor and Tiny. So in other words, they're gonna pick Bloodseeker now, and someone's gonna get kicked, skewered, glimpsed, and like tossed into the other side of the map.
Yeah.
But that's a whole big thing. I'm not gonna talk about that ever again. And
we saw the Tiny Mag going up against Speedrop. Is that
XP's been doing this quite a bit, eh?
Yeah. Is this just sort of the pick Kunkka, we dare you?
No, it's put Tiny middle, we dare you.
Oh yeah, true.
Like Exdee now has to like WG now has to like move this Tiny to pos 1 for RDK. Because Meme Hammer like OD, I guess Tiny can disrupt it as well, because if you don't time it like 100%, he just immediately throws Avalanche.
10 seconds
but
remaining.
if you time it well, then obviously a Tiny will. But it's still OD favored even without the Meme Hammer, so that's. And it's cool, like you've got save from the OD, you've got save from the Tusk. When Weaver has Ags, that's a save. Multiple saving factors on the side of XD. Gives them quite a bit of damage, and like OD's Orb now works on Roche, which never used to work in the past. So OD is actually a pretty good Roche hero. He actually helps pummel damage into Roche.
Radiant team back.
PA banned, Lifestealer taken out. That's probably just for the Magnus lane, and because you've got a tiny core. They're gonna have to ban Luna here. They have to ban Luna.
Yeah.
Like,
if they don't, it's gonna be a very bad time.
10 seconds
like
remaining.
Luna Tusk is strong.
5 seconds
Like it's
remaining.
really strong.
The thing I haven't seen, XD played it earlier in the tournament, but the Vengeful Spirit pos 3, is that just in a perfect scenario? It works very well. Not as much as the Tide, you can just throw it into anything.
I do still think it has its place and it's good. I would mainly like do it against like faceless void drafts and stuff, but I do still think it's pretty strong. It's not like it's not massive like stun team fights, but Venge just running at you with Ags is pretty annoying in the mid to late game.
We'll see what the last picks for either is going to be. Exdee having last pick this time round.
They have to ban
As-
Luna here, man.
They've
They're gonna have to, like,
got in a minute and a half to contemplate.
yeah, they're gonna have to ban like Luna lanes well against this this Magnus. I guess they have ways to get on top of her. So
Well,
Luna, Drow,
White Rabbit ban Luna. Then what did Exdee do?
Remedy heroes. You can still do the Drow Ranger. You
Exdee.
can
Which ban? I want the whole picture.
ban.
Yes.
They ban Luna.
Then what's the go-to ban? Because assuming the Tiny can still go that pos 1, so it pretty much has to at this point. So then what's the mid pick that they're going to ban out here? But they banned the PA. I think that's just because it's just good, like you said, good combo with Mag.
Spectre still in the pool. Like Spectre plus Magnus is pretty good because Spectre just traditionally farms pretty slow. So they can do Spec, they can do Sven ban, but like it should be Luna or Spectre. You mean for Exdee's ban, eh?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
They
they've
really
used a
can-
minute and 20. They can
First
void.
is void.
Okay.
I don't like that ban.
No.
They have picked it, but there's there's
Yeah.
nothing, no damage into Chrono at all. Like I guess there's OD, but
there's no good synergies, you know. It's okay. I've gone
and
Chrono.
Wraith King is still in the pool. Like
Yeah.
but you don't want to pick Wraith King against OD. So
Ugh.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, we'll see what they opt for. White Rabbits used the majority of their
5
time on that
seconds
last ban.
remaining.
they can
More
do
than a minute and a half.
Sven. I want to see
Yeah,
like
Sven.
Dawnbreaker, man. I want to see Dawnbreaker pos 1.
They need a mid here if they're not going to stick this Tiny against the OD.
Dire team pick.
So
Drow.
Drow. Okay.
I take the draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess you're in power targets
works.
and Tiny. Yeah, it works. Like they've
Yeah.
got quite a bit of front line. Weaver can just be a nuisance against Drow in the lane.
The Earth Spirits
Does
effectively.
XD now
10
just take
seconds
Spectre?
remaining.
You're going
Isn't-
against no.
5 seconds
Lane
remaining.
super well against this Magnus, but it can kill the Disruptor pretty easily in the mid to late game. It can get on top of the Drow. So they can
Have
do
the
spec.
save with the Weaver, Tusk as well.
They can do spec, but I still think Luna Tusk is really strong. It's a really strong lane.
Well, we'll see what they go.
Timbersaw.
Oh,
Choose your hero.
Oh, safe lane OD.
okay. Bees on the Tusk. Remedy Tide.
What is going on?
Okay.
What is going on? Why the Timber though?
I'm actually not sure. Timber versus Drow.
Yes, there's 3 strength heroes, but like I don't know. He had a good game on it, like, and they've got setup,
Yeah.
but
I'm more
That's-
curious about the thing of going the Remedy Tide though, because wouldn't that trump the decision to get the Timber?
I would have then just put Timber or Tide mid against Tiny,
Sure, yeah.
like, and then you move the OD to a safe lane hero because he also beats Magnus in the lane. Because then you basically you win mid lane with Timbersaw or Tide against the Tiny, and then you win the safe lane with OD against Mag. So
Well, would you say it's
are
very
they
memey?
going to aggressive tri lane this? Like level 1
I
Gush
could,
on Tide, and then Walrus Punch with not Walrus Punch.
Okay, Etienne.
Tag team. I don't know.
Memes will surely be coming in game number 2.
WRG
here.
has got a. I want to say steadier drop, but XD's drop still looks scary, man. Like OD hits hard. Timbersaw does so much damage early on. You've got Ravage now with Timber. Like that's a lot of damage that comes out from people that are standing still. So
Prepare for
I
battle.
don't know, but WRG definitely have way more tools to play Dota this game. Like RP is really good, Earth Spirit like rolling, Disruptor Glimpse, Static Storm, like Tiny will actually have like items early on, so he's a nuisance as well.
See, both sides smoked up. Just want to get out onto the map a bit quicker. And surely unseen by any potential wards. Fearbender heading top. Gonna pop a ward, yeah, just on the safe lane side. Get a bit of vision there, but Exdee gonna run into Millipar. He's seen
Yeah,
himself.
there's the gush.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
Ski's coming with the trip, but maybe gonna body block him. Not able. Exdee, don't get a first blood this time.
Man, I don't want to talk about this Magnus Horn Toss change. It feels so
30
bad now.
seconds to battle.
Like, I'm not even buying like Horn Toss on Magnus anymore. Like, I played the other day, and every time I would Horn Toss someone, I would get Yuled or Hexed. Like, while he's in the air. Hey, there's Lion, let me catch him. Horn Toss, get Hexed. Oh, there's Earth Spirit, let me Horn Toss him, get Yuled. Like, it feels horrendous. So,
ODK, maybe running into Remedy. Baron's here too. Has that level 1 from the Wailing Death.
watch
But
out.
Remedy, yep. ODK, you're in a little bit of trouble, but I think they're going to rather go for the kill onto Precious Petunia. Baron is here, B as well. Doesn't even get
and they got the ring
bounce
as well.
this time. Yeah. Very good bit of play there. Remedy is down here. He's actually popping the gush. They have the tag team in a moment, but yeah, just going to TP out and nothing they can do to stop him.
That's one of the best tanks in the game. The Tusk. Yeah,
Better
so
than
they are putting the tight hunter. They are putting Remedy in on the sideline with the Tusk. So they are changing it. They want Baron against this Magnus. Okay, so favorable lanes all around. OD favorable. Like this Timber destroys this mag, and like bottom just kind of needs to like Drow can lane into this, but it's fine. Yeah. I like this, man. Like the amount of times that I've safe lane Timber Sword like picked for myself in the past against strength heroes, and you just tri-lane it. Like, who said? Yes, I said this. Like, tri-lane with Weaver plus Gush level 1, man. That is disgusting with tag team. Like, he's gonna get Geminate attack now, which like doubles up with tag team, obviously.
Yes.
With the Gush minus armor, so yeah, that is a lot of damage.
Millipar on the top lane, just like, I want some farm, sir. Please let me have some. He has 1 deny at this point. Mid lane though. How's this matchup? You said it in the draft, it's not going to be pretty favorable to the Science of Precious, but things quite even at this point.
Yeah, once OD hits level... What? Janae, no Astral? He's taken Arcane Orb.
Maybe just pumping out the pure damage.
Yeah, but it's got a cooldown level 1.
Absolutely perfect.
Level 3 it basically won't.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, your first few levels, like, usually, like, Astral is there to secure the range creep denies.
Yes.
Like, this is very interesting. That also tells me he's not gonna go for, like, the Moonhammer build.
Fearbender did a nice little trick, rolled into the hard camp at bottom to block it so they can't pull.
Tri-lane versus Tri-lane now. Draw is, like, a very weak Tri-lane though. And Disruptor also not necessarily that strong. He's only got 1 spell that does damage.
Whereas on the other side, Gush, Bugs...
I don't think they should challenge this Tri-lane. They should just leave the Earth Spirit to babysit the Drow. And Disruptor should go into the Timber Saw. Like level 2 Thunderstrike really hurts Timber. So...
Reaper, and the Bug's going onto him, stun onto the likes of Remedy. He's gonna not be able to get through the trees, and surely gonna go down here once again. 3 kills for Exdee at the start of this game.
And I really like what they're doing here. Like, I spoke about this Geminate attack. Like, he hasn't even taken it. Like, it took Swarm as well.
Got quite low from the Wailing Death onto Baron. Push him back under the tower. Tower
He's
hits
got
gonna be
Soaring
there.
into.
Oh, I think he's fine. Yeah. But it was a good close little play there from Millipar.
I do like what Baron did here. Like, in strength, like heavy strength hero matchups, like Timber, like in the past, used to max Wailing Death.
Not down this. The Gush was onto him. The Shards is going to be there this time. He's maybe going to get the kill on B. He doesn't. Fearbender is there, but like you said, Reaper can't really get onto him here. He's even coming back. Wants a bit more. The Gush is going to be out from Reaper. The hit, the Sakuchi from Ski is going to be there. The Bugs onto Fearbender, keeping him down even more. Oh my. 5-0.
This, once again, like I saw this like wonky Remedy on the tide, and I was like, are they going to try land this? Because then Drow's going to be sad.
Yeah.
And it's happening here. Like RDK, 7 lost hits. 7 lost hits.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to speak about Baron's skill build here as well. Like, against these strength heroes, having like Whirling Death maxed over like taking a level Timber Chain is really good. Like anytime he gets close to this creep wave, you just absolutely blast him with so much damage. Oh, and this OD is okay. OD's going for Tiny. Is he gonna catch him? He's got
He'll get
boots.
the Astral this time round. He's going to run past him and get the water rune. Not going to opt for the kill this time round, but Tiny really needs that bottle, so I think he's going to beat him to the bot one as well. He's going to. No, he's going to get the creeps instead.
Yeah, no, they can't give those range creeps up, man.
Range creep win matches, catches win matches.
Melee bar is actually out. Oh wait.
Oh
Is
yeah.
he dead?
Top lane. No, he's fine. He's
No,
fine. He's playing with his
dead.
whirly death though. Oh.
He needs to
Very
watch out
close.
now. If he hits him with a tree, he's dead.
Yes.
Oh, he took a level Timber Chain. Oh wait, more kills going on. Trials down again.
I got the kill onto Ski this time, but RDK, Fade in return, they're going to be A-okay with this. The Gush comes onto Repo, the tag team damage wasn't there that time.
Remedy once more.
Yep.
Okay.
Fearbender, gonna roll
That's
out.
not ideal though. Now you've destroyed your Drow's hiding spot.
Are they going to follow him into the tree, or they're just going to take creeps here?
Oh, top
Trials
lane.
back. Top lane, Meatherbro, going onto Baron this time round. Had the Whirling Death, so only doing a sliver of the damage you should. And Baron has all of that armor, so he's going to be A-okay.
So I actually think Millipore should have Millipore should have max Shockwave here. Oh, he cut the tree. That was a very nice play.
That was a very good play there.
Yeah, very nice play. But like, he should have max Shockwave in this lane. So you can actually just harass this Timber. Like, I guess then you need to keep your mana up. So mana to damage is not worth it.
No. No. But RDK, he's coming back. He's gonna get. No, he doesn't get trapped in the shards this time. The wall's gonna be
Oh,
there
the
to keep him
snowball!
up. But the snowball popped him! They hit the Gush onto him. The multi-shot through with a gap, but it can't be enough. What a play from B!
Little
Gets
cheeky
them
play
over
by
the
B
wall.
there.
And the Reaper is surely maybe gonna go down too. The Gush is there. The Ski with the Sakuchi is gonna be enough. The right clicks from Remedy.
Why are they not swapping these lanes?
Oh, okay. Fear Bandit, get the stun on him. The kick is going to get the kill. B's coming very close to dying from tower. Pops herself, so he's going to be okay. And Ski, Gucci's out as well.
Like, I don't understand why WG's not swapping these lanes.
Wouldn't they just follow them?
Yeah, but your Drow has died twice in a row now. He has to wait for his TP to come off CD. Yeah, and he's going back bottom again. I don't know. Like, you run top, and if they follow you, then you can TP. Like, but he's got 10 CS, like, corny. Like, it's 6 minutes into the game.
Oh, this is not going well.
Oh,
B
they did it
showed
again.
up back on the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Reapers just showed
did
up,
it
but
again.
RDK, the snowball's going to go over the wall. The tag team's there. The Gush, all of the damage. They do get the kill onto B. He does get a streak, but he falls down again, and now he doesn't have TP back.
We're gonna get Reaper as well.
yeah.
Oh, look at damage!
Oh my
Bug, man.
Repo, don't
And
do it.
Millipore goes down, and Junior goes down as well.
Oh, this is not
Oh
the
my
way.
gosh, that's a team wipe, man. A team wipe in respective lanes.
Oh no.
Absolutely perfect.
It is absolutely perfect for
Not
XD.
changing the lanes, man. Like,
Oh,
I don't know. Like, this is
Radiant's bottom tower.
this is a
looking
bit
very
of
rough.
a, yeah.
14 to 3. XD
Like-
have this advantage. They go top. Fearband is the RP is going to be onto Baron. They kick him back under the tower. Their armor's keeping him alive just for now. He has the Willing Death, and the Timber Chain is going to get out.
He can kill them. He can literally turn and kill them.
Fearbender is going to opt to try and challenge that one. Although Junaid showed up to the fight now. He's going to be onto him. With silence briefly. The Arcane Orb is going to be there. Gets imprisoned. Meatherbro showing up to the side, but doesn't have the skew back into the tower range. He dies just from the orb damage alone. And that's going to be that. So they rotated, and they died.
Oh, look at bottom.
Oh,
He's
no.
gonna solo kill Repo.
Oh, Reaper. Okay, he got very close. I think Ski.
He's gonna kill him. He's checking to see what way he's running.
Dire.
Yeah,
They do
yeah,
scan
Repo
him.
knows.
He knows he's
Yeah.
still there. Oh, this bot tower's already gone. Where's RDK got to farm now?
Yeah, but
No way.
I don't understand how they challenge this lane. Like, Earth Spirit plus Disruptor is not beating Tusk plus Weaver. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, you've got... Like, Tusk is the king of tri-lanes. Tag Team is just... It's a disgusting spell. Oh, they're wrapping on middle. B is looking for Petunia. Oh, Fearbender does spot him, though.
Gets imprisoned for now. Done, not gonna hit. Precious. As we're gonna be going on to him. They get the silence onto Junaid. Junaid still there, has the ulti. 3,
Ravage!
2, 1. He doesn't even need it. The Ravage comes out from Remedy. They kill off Reaper as well. They are ulti the RDK. Oh no. 19 to 3.
Yo.
3!
RDK has 2,500 net worth in 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my.
this is not looking pretty. Like, yo.
Exdee.
They didn't react to this tri lane at all. Like, it's just, yeah. And then you leave Magnus 1v1 versus Timbersaw, which is Timber favored.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh no.
It comes back to like picking the tiny first. Like the first game they reacted to it and like moved it somewhere else, and they did it again this game. And this is
Precious. He's gonna go on to Brand. Brand has the chakram this time round. He's hiding in the trees. Oh, here comes Remy! Here comes everyone! They're all in the snowball, cuddled up. 5 heroes at the top lane. They're gonna go down and the tower's gonna fall too. All 3 tier 1s within 10 minutes from Exdee here.
Are fortified.
Yeah, this is.
Radiant's
Oh
tower is under attack.
I don't know. Like Millipod needs to pull a blink dagger out of nowhere, and they need to get 6 on Disruptor. Like
Yeah.
that's the only way. Like they can do something. Like we did say the Earth Spirit is better, but once again, George, like what is their kill squad here?
That's
Like
true.
look at Exdee's kill squad. Like Tusk plus Weaver is killing people. Then you've got the Timber on top of that. Like that's like Timber plus any of those heroes will kill someone. Magnus needs to blow RP with Disruptor ulti for you to kill someone. I guess Petunia is your kill squad, but like this lane did not go well.
Remedy up the top lane has that Helm of the Dominator at the moment, so he has an extra bit of stun with him. Although Precious, you're going to be very careful. Gush from the slow is going to be there. Avalanche going to be follow. Slows him down for just a moment. B's here with the tag team. The ulti too. He's going to fall down, and Fearbender tries to save his mid, but he can't do it. The snowball's out. They can actually just roll out of here.
Radiant's top tower is under
A-OK for Exdee. And look at Baron. Look at where he is right now.
Yeah.
Where he was.
This is, he doesn't even have hood yet, man. He's not even going hood. What? Okay, there's a pump
Just
fake.
a fake.
Pump fake.
Yeah. What was it last time you said I couldn't say? Pumping the Wukongs? Exdee, 4 heroes in the triangle. You're just going to leave that one alone. RDK.
He's
gotta
got
run.
to help to the admins.
Help me, please.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
But once again, his kill squads, like they can't even hunt for like pickles, man. There's no damage.
Radiant's bottom
Earth Spirit
tower
ulti is cool, but it's also like damage over time.
Dire's middle tower is
And
under attack.
yeah, I don't know.
Actually, just putting it up. Look at the score.
So what are you saying?
No, I'm not saying anything. It's just a coincidence. That's all.
What are you saying?
Radiant's
George?
bottom tower has fallen.
Like, what are you implying here?
I don't imply nothing, sir.
Huh?
Is under attack.
You already like shunned WRG after game 1, and
Oh,
now you're saying things like this.
I didn't say anything. I said look at the score. It's Junaid gets another kill. It's Precious.
Yeah, he's
Okay, look at Baron now. He's running after RDK. RDK.
So Junaid did a cool thing here, like
Oh,
because.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, he's fine this time around. Didn't hit him onto there. Millipod's going to actually bring him under the tower. They do have the RP there. The multi-shot's going to be there. They get the shared bounty onto him. Ski's actually in the Disruptor LT as well, so he can't really get out. The Ravage is going to be there. Remedy heads straight over onto RDK. He does kill him off. The Glimpse back is only going to really help him at this point in the game. Precious is TP'd in. They're going to try and do what they can. Fearbender dies all the way on the other side.
Yeah.
And now OD running into the
Yeah,
fight
so
still has Sanity
because of Timber plus
Oh, here we go.
Tide cores, OD went like Witchblade.
Yeah. Gonna be A-OK there for WRG that time around. Exdee not wanting to go in there. They did have a good little play. They were able to get the RP and the Disruptor ult onto the likes of Ski. So no saving himself from that one. But now he has it again. And has the medallion queue available as well. So as if they needed more minus armor, right?
Yeah, and they're going to Roche.
Yeah.
Like it's like Weaver, Bug, Medallion, tag team, and like I said, Odie's orb working on Roche.
Yep.
Oh, and Tide, don't forget Tide Hunter.
Yep, gosh, and he's queuing up a Deso. 700 gold away from that, roughly.
Helmed on they're so tired. That means a lot of fun.
Yeah. They give the Aegis to Remedy. Oh, sorry, Junaid. As he's the only one likely to die here this time around. Precious was spotted in the mid lane. He's going to book it out down the river, but I think he might get caught here if he tries the shot. Okay, it doesn't catch him this time.
Oh, he's
That would have
getting
been
the
very
bounty.
cool. That's a lot of gold for them. Let's be
Hashtag
honest.
worth.
Yep.
Well, 54 gold each. Like, can almost buy a TP scroll.
I just want to say one last time, if you are if you are watching us in game, be sure to head over to Twitch. Actually, bottom lane, Precious, he's just going to TP up. Yeah, he's fine that time around. B is caught up top.
He's
The Remedy
TPing.
is going to be there. The TP doesn't get out, and they actually get the kill. Precious gets the 7 streak on Remedy. 535 gold in his coffers.
Yeah, 8k net worth
Oh.
tied. They just brought down.
They killed his Dom creep too.
That's also a lot of gold, eh? Like,
No,
that's
no,
a
sorry.
lot.
Remedy was going to kill it. B denied it.
Oh, okay.
Good place, good place. Anyway, like I was saying, if you are watching us in-game, be sure to head over to twitch.tv/Evesports ZA, and there is a draw. It has already been taken, but never mind. Don't go to Twitch. Well, actually, maybe. I don't know if this guy's here to claim. But we'll see. I was gonna do the giveaway. Then I said go do it, but then the team fight happened, and then they. Anyway, fine.
Yeah, George. Who won the giveaway?
Good question.
George. George, tell us who won the
hold up.
giveaway.
Hold up. Eden. 01 Eden. Congrats, winning the giveaway.
What? That's not his name.
Is it not? I'm confused. What am I reading? 01 Eden. What are you reading?
OLEDEN.
Is that an O?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Edmund's help.
Okay, well, that guy. Go to Twitch. They've tagged you. Respond to our admins. It's Repo. He's gonna go down for sure. He does get the ulti onto 2 of them, but yeah, nothing really happened. ODK sitting up on the high ground. He's got his Dragon Lance finished. Seems a little too late at this point. 8k lead, 16 minutes in.
Well, Tidehunter is 3k net worth above this draw. OD is 3k net worth above. Like this is a hard ask, and like B on this task is 600 gold away from his blink dagger. Like he's Petunia now has this blink, but I don't know what he can do with it at the moment. He's actually like running at ski bottom.
Yeah. He can't kill this Weaver. No chance.
He's just being annoying.
Yeah.
Tiny is like one of the worst heroes to take the bug off. Like your attack speed is so slow. It's just like, oh, middle. What's going on there?
Yep. Now we're gonna find onto RDK. B is
He's
found
in
it.
trouble.
They're still gonna have a
He's in
tag
trouble.
team. Shard is gonna be there. Doesn't actually clip onto him, but the snowball's gonna be there. Takes him over it, and has the ulti to come out.
Blink on Lily Paw. There's Blink.
Oh no! The OP! It missed onto the Yules. They actually get the kill onto ODK. Now they're running forward. OD gets the kill on Milipa. Fearbender's gonna go down as well. No! Not like this. Not like this. It's Precious. He's gonna surely fall here. B dodges the
And he gets
avalanche. Oh no. Oh no.
That
X.
OP was the shining light there, man. That
Oh.
OP was the shining light. But it also was only on the solar timber saw. The moment he blinked in, they just dispersed. Like it's not. Yeah. Oof.
Exdee. Oh.
WRG was just like outdrafted, man, and outplayed. Like the moment this drop pick came up, they knew what they wanted to do. They picked the timber. They did this tri lane with the tusk against Drow. This Drow is very weak against tri lanes.
Precious is here. He blinks in. Gets the avalanche onto one. The Ravage is going to be there from
Ravage.
Remedy. It hits onto all 5. They're going to have the ulti coming from Tusk. There's no more Precious. Fearbender does get the consolation kill onto Ski, but the rest of XD, they are gone. Oh, Eren died there though. That's something.
Yeah, it's a no hit Timbersaw though. He's only
Yeah.
buying it now. He's kind of realizing like, okay, I'm not that tanky. Like, so
Precious
yeah,
was
it's-
able to get that avalanche toss, and it's too much left there.
it's still looking so rough, man.
It is rough, but if anyone can do it, WG could try.
Like, I know Millipaw's lane was really rough, and they needed this Blink Dagger, but I would have kind of... It's too late, man. I wanted to say, like, I would have liked to see him go for the mech to try and keep the supports alive, but, like, it's already too late. Like, 19 minutes in, you want this mech plus Blink, like, around 15, 16 minutes. So, it's a little bit too late. Like, this tide is hitting so hard.
Yeah. Precious is going to be in the mid lane. They do get onto Ski. He might really get them off. Gets a time lapse. He is going to be out. RDK hit the gust, but he was already in the Scoochie, and he's long gone. Baron though, he's here. B though, he's here. They kill. Well, they actually don't kill just yet. They do get the kill onto Reaper. Heals up in the air on the likes of Precious Petunia. He stuns and tries to TP out. He might get it. He does. Fairbender was able to get the stun onto Ski, but he's going to pay with his life. The whirling death of the Baron, taking him down once again.
Do you think if that was all tiny, that Weaver was dead? Like, all tiny, where Avalanche toss combo did double damage?
Yeah, he definitely did then, but...
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, Precious tosses him up, links up.
See, like that as well. And that all tiny is a kill.
Yeah.
Like, like Avalanche has just been nerfed so hard, like so many times.
Exdee have to fight against the smoke here. They do have the RP. Milipa running around, seeing what he can get, but no! He RP'd them into the middle of nowhere. What the hell was that? Milipa, skewer back onto 2. Remedy doesn't have the Ravage just yet. 17 seconds. Fairbender is going to be hitting onto them, but the Precious dies on the backline. He's going to be a get out himself. Remedy, they call GG, and that is it. Exdee, top 3, WOG, you are gone! 2 games, 2-0, Exdee prove their dominance here at EGL One. GG has been called. The rest is going to be null and void. Remedy killing onto them once again. Janae gets the kills, and that is it! That is done! You are out! Exdee, top 3. We'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Wish it was tomorrow. That would have been really cool.
No, like let's give it to Exdee. Like they were hands down the better team tonight. Like outdraft game 1, executed game 1 very well. Game 2, they saw this drought pick, they changed their draft immediately. This Tide Hunter moved to like a semi-carry role, tri lane against the Shroud Ranger, and they won all 3 lanes again. And this second game, man, this was a slaughter. Like this was good by Exdee.
If you want a performance that backs up Hellbird's claim that Exdee are going to take the whole thing, is this not it? That they have that crisp, clean,
yes and no,
perfect Dota.
Because I do think it was an outdraft, like both.
That's
games.
part of it. That's why Exdee is going this far. They've nearly, I don't really say every game, but nearly every single game, they've just had that edge that starts from minute 0, from when the game doesn't even start. They already had that edge.
But Mr. YNROC, we have a new winner.
A new winner. Einstein. Einsteinian. Yes, Einsteinian. Congratulations on winning the giveaway this time around. This first one didn't up, so please go and claim your prize in Twitch chat, and you'll be sure to get that. But back to the topic. Exdee. D. I can't say that. Goddamn, I want to.
Yeah, but we've got a cracker coming up.
And now they're facing Energy, right?
Yes, the team that knocked them down to the lower bracket.
2 rematches in a row. Oh, it's going to be good. But that one was also close. Both of those games, the base race and then that first one that went so late.
Yeah.
Both of them were close, so...
Like, even that base race one, that was Exdee's game. And they literally just got outplayed in the last 30 seconds of the game.
Minor things that determine the difference here. Not really this match, but... I mean, can you say anything more? WOG, they've had their resurgence, they got their top 4, and they're back on form, but they still need a bit of that work to get to the likes of the trinity of SA Dota, which is Exdee, Energy, Sin 5. And now we're going to see them 3 left to battle it out in the lower bracket final, and then the grand final on Sunday as well. Oh, if there's any way this game could have gone, this is one of them. And it's a good showing. Yes, okay, I can say that for any result.
like this game could have gone in a direction, and this is the direction in Winton. like, okay.
You know what I
It's
mean.
past your bedtime, my man.
Go have a protein
Oh.
shake. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this. I'm glad I
No, it
got
was
to
a
annoy
pleasure. It
you
was a
one
lot of
last time this season. This is the last time I'm going to be talking to you this season. This isn't the last time you're going to see either of us this season. So, of course, there's the lower bracket finals on Saturday. Energy versus Exdee. You do not want to miss that. Another rematch of epic proportions. Another rematch from the upper brackets. Another rematch from last season. So, don't miss out. Saturday, 2:30, I want to say. I believe I'm right there. And then Sunday, with the grand final, we'll see who gets to face up against the Titans. That is the new Sinister 5. And, gonna be good. Gonna be very, 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 very good. I'm so happy. It's gonna be giddy. I'm Johnson. I wanna walk. Can I leave? I'm out. Hey. I'm back. I can't leave yet. I'm happy. Do we have a prize winner? I don't want to have to re-roll again and then no one's here.
I'm not sure. Like,
Okay, we do.
Okay, no, we're good. Prize winner is good. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Awesome.
XD take it. Secure top 3. XD versus Energy on Saturday. Final on Sunday.
Yes.
See you guys there. Cheers.
Bye.